Gonna catch fire first.
I don't think it's PC.
Oh, I think it's gonna be my internet when I join, but I'm gonna try anyway.
Like, my
Good luck.
president is literally called Franzmann. But he's
now.
I mean, the worst part is I'm not actually joking.
he's a Flemish boy though.
Yeah, we're missing Kimimaru. Who else?
I'm initializing right now.
I mean, obviously
Yeah,
me, but
yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't see
be
you,
ETA
Martin.
another hour or so.
You
probably.
managed to make it in time.
God! Fix the
Sure.
bug where the player got alerts for shortages for other countries in their market.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, finally. We're eating good tonight.
What did they
Cooking
fix?
with
The
gas.
market shortage. What was that?
No,
Uh,
it basically fixed a notification bug that made the player get alerts for other countries having shortages which are part of the player's market.
Oh, I never got that.
I mean, a shortage
Oh,
is a
you
shortage.
got
So
it.
Just
now
this-
you can see that I handled my country decently, right?
Yeah.
in,
okay.
in single player, it's like very, very bad.
Yeah, it's actually horrible because you get that icon and you're like, what? Where the heck am I getting this?
I played single player a bit in the last few weeks and never saw that.
You
Weird.
probably weren't like getting like the shittiest country into your market like I was grumbling in it. Which I mean,
Zelensky
Okay,
landed
you
in
guys,
Germany.
you guys gonna have to be quick because everyone's joined, which means I have to unpost the game.
Hang on.
What?
I'm here.
Hola.
you're queer or not?
So Matti and Kimimaru, how long?
That is none of
I-
your concern, unless you're interested.
If everyone is
You know what?
initialized, then
I'm
it should
I'm
be
grabbing a
fast.
drink, but you can already
Shut
start.
up! Okay, that's it.
Hang on.
Okay, Kimimaru, what are you saying?
So, is everyone in?
Yes.
So the initializing should
Well,
be
we're
fast.
missing people, but we
How
have
about
to start. We can't let the game stay paused.
Hang on. I restart the game just to...
How about everyone that's already in just go into another channel so that you're just in with those people that still have to join?
Vortex.
Huh.
Okay, I put in the...
Okay, good, nice.
Am I popping up or anything?
No, I'm not. But I'm not gonna join for another hour because I need to download the game first.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I thought it was like 60 gigabyte and I was already signed like a couple of hours ago. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to download this anyway, so you just go without Yacho. And then I come here like, yeah, you might as well check just a good measure, and it's like
Also, I think we're
not even
missing Gran Colombia
a
Oh,
fraction
right.
of that.
from
Italy
the
was on
bigger
fire.
nation. Yeah, not for long though. What are those
Right.
occupations?
Oh, look at the bright side. I can use this time to cook, so. On
Isn't
the other
it
hand, I
cook?
could do that anyway while playing the game, so it's not
Let
really that
him
big a deal.
cook.
Huh?
Let him cook.
I am cooking.
Oh. Let him cook cake. Yeah. What is it with this weird, strange Gaddafi worship that showed up in the past few years?
What Gaddafi?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What?
Like, genuinely no clue.
I mean, it was before you came in, but Tommy was like fervently defending Gaddafi for some reason.
What?
Yeah, because he was the one like he was the strongest voice for Africa. Like you're gonna have to ask him himself, because to me that felt like kind of weird anti-American statements that are just anti-American for the sake of being anti-American. Because
I mean, I do like a bit of anti-Americanism, but
I mean, yes, of
Gaddafi?
course, that's a European tradition, but like, how on earth? It's like these people that say what Israel is doing is bad. Could you like fucking not, do your settlement bullshit?
no.
And then Hamas does a giant terror
Now you're an
attack.
anti-Semite, by the way.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
And now,
That's how it works.
no, that's not how it works. That's how some people try to make you believe how it works, and that's how some universities, because like, if you've seen the especially American universities suddenly chanting like from the river to the sea, where, oh my god, just because Israel is bad in some aspects doesn't mean it's okay to cheer for terrorists butchering thousands of them. Like, you're allowed to criticize parts of things while not cheering for genocide. Like,
Apparently
Jesus
some
Christ.
People with migrationary background in Germany like distributed food when when the Hamas started.
definitely Flemish homeland. But yeah, there's this strange idea because Gaddafi had so many weird projects and so many contradictory things that he pushed for all sorts of reasons. And there is like this group of people that nowadays thinks Gaddafi was totally great and he was just murdered, like he was killed by the West for questioning American dominion. Because he wanted an African currency, for example. Like as competition to the US dollar, which despite like somehow all of Africa wanted this, but the idea died with Gaddafi because it's generally known that if you just kill one person, something like that becomes unattainable. Like he was sanctioned for doing terrorism and he didn't like that. It's just how he wanted to dissolve Switzerland because his son wasn't allowed to go there anymore.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah,
it was like
you know,
attacking
here?
red and stuff.
All of it. He said something just now, but currently I don't think so.
Okay. Nabokolo, what happened to Mr. Pixel?
I have no clue. Didn't he say he wanted to play?
He did say so.
What happened to Gran Colombia? Why he isn't playing?
He lagged too much.
Oh, okay. That's how they say, you know, like when you go to the Gulag and you go into like the colonies or something. Yeah, he lagged too much. You're not going to see him ever again.
He ain't even online, I can't ask him.
Damn. Well, I see Tommy at him.
I mean, Tommy did that, then there's probably some nefarious reason behind it, because everything that guy seems to do seems to be wrong. Like,
I don't think so.
The fuck, Layden?
What?
it's not Layden. Layden isn't playing
Yeah,
yet.
it's just Denmark.
It's an AI
Denmark
for the
AI
next hour.
being
Have
AI.
fun with it.
AI was set up.
I take no responsibility for any actions.
Rivalry.
Rivalry on me.
Yeah.
What? Wait, who did it rival against? Sorry. I don't remember what-
Everyone. It rivaled everyone.
Are you serious?
It's 1869. It's just playing historically accurate. Randomly declare war on something.
I mean, could I get a stream just for good measure? I feel
No,
like, well, I want to see
It
this.
rivaled. It rivaled Belgium.
Okay, well, I mean, we can fix that in an hour or so.
But should be
It's gonna be fine.
Is it even broken? Like, does
No,
this
we have a
even need
friendly rivalry, not a bad rivalry.
fixing?
So you mean like we have with Sweden, IRL? I see. Yes.
Just some friendly banter.
I mean, literally, yes. He's just
Yeah,
very
just like in the
similar.
40s, bunch of friendly banter.
Man, he's giving me universal coverage.
Well, I mean, so what are the chances it'll actually push through some useful government changes for me? And what is the chance it will not?
Let's actually see. What do they do currently, diplomatically? Or
I
like,
don't actually remember what they were doing when I started.
they're introducing censorship.
God damn it!
Better download fast.
I can't really speed it up, unfortunately, because this internet is just hot garbage.
Also, what the fuck, Britain? I surpassed Britain. I'm #1 in the world.
Nice.
I think something
don't even
like
have full
because of the
German,
maybe
no?
patches.
It's
or
because of the
something.
fleet. No, it's
Oh,
because of
yes.
the fleet. Because
Oh,
I
yeah,
built
yeah,
a bigger fleet. than
I
you.
thought you were talking about GDP because it seems like my market is out of whack. I'm not sure what's going on.
So what's the
Our
ETA? I need to
both of our
download
GDPs is fine.
half an hour, then I can try opening the game, and then we'll see how long that takes.
Another
first
half
time
hour,
opening
probably.
the games. Yes.
Oh yeah, I remember. There was a thing.
No, that wasn't a thing. That is a thing. I don't think it changed at least.
No?
Now let's find all the spices.
Hey, I thought you weren't playing Denmark. You weren't playing Britain.
I'm not playing Britain. I'm cooking. That's why I need to find all the spices.
Yeah.
Because I like my food actually tasting of things, unlike
Yeah.
some other people that I know that when they cook. Who
I
needs
love
salt?
that.
Who needs pepper? Who needs any spices? Just
Europeans.
bland.
I love
Europeans
that
invading
meme
half.
on the internet. Is the British cuisine really that terrible?
Yes.
If prepared correctly, yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Europeans invaded
it's
half the-
correct.
Europeans invaded half the planet in order to get spice, only to then not use any of it in its food.
What do you mean, pepper and
It
salt?
shows
my
me
goat?
I can export 800 liquor to German market, but it would give me -100 productivity or something like that.
I mean, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it's
We can
sometimes
discuss
called
whether or
it
not
sometimes says food
salt
like that.
counts, salt and pepper counts as a spice or a preservative, depending on the usage.
Can be though.
Yeah, because all the time it was literally the main
Anyway,
reason to use
I'm
it.
selling coal now.
I mean, I think so was I, but I don't know if I am anymore, because I wasn't selling my own coal though, but hey, details.
Yeah, I know. That's probably when it says, oh, you're gonna sell X amount, but for negative profit. It's probably because there already is a trade route like that, but by someone else. So if you do it, you would have to undercut that. So at least that would explain it.
Yeah, I assume it's
that
like
seems reasonable.
showing way too much amount, and it's profitable at some amount, but isn't at max. But for some reason, it's showing the max amount. It's probably
Yeah.
some
What do you
weirdness
mean
with
by
that.
max? I don't think that is a max to my knowledge.
I mean, it
I mean,
shows you how much
technically
it's
not,
how much it's expecting the trade line to expand to. So like in some
Yes.
examples, it's like hundreds of units,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
so it's going to be super negative in profitability at those super high amounts. So I
Yeah.
assume it's just way over.
Yeah, but it's so strange.
Yeah, but
why
at
would
that point it
show
just doesn't
number?
upgrade it to my understanding.
Yeah, it downgrades it actually. If
yeah,
you
yeah,
like,
it will.
that's what he means. But that's so strange because
Yeah,
like
it
why
show-
why does it show the number in the first
Yeah,
place?
yeah.
Because Like the maximum is like level 999 or something, so it could import thousands.
Wait,
So
how do
why
we
that
have?
number?
Well, I mean, it needs to have the available convoys too, obviously.
Oh, Kimi is out of sync.
I'm out of sync
Wow.
as well.
You have
Wait,
less
no.
prestige than Great
just
Britain,
Kimi.
but you are on rank 1? Ah.
It jumped back and forth currently. Like I was higher just earlier, and it doesn't
Doesn't
update
it
instantly.
update instantly? Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
See?
yeah,
Now it
that's
does.
some cheese, actually.
Ah, okay.
Because yeah, he's growing again because he's updating his fleet. So
Oh yeah.
Oh,
because his fleet is actually, all in all, it's still a bit bigger, and his GDP is slightly higher. But yeah, should have screenshotted that one.
Too cruel.
What, like the Belgium
That's
screenshotting
even
on Dave?
without Bavaria.
Yes.
That's like 7 million
Or
missing in
Austria.
their GDP. Yeah, no, but like in comparison to historic, because like with the 7 million, I would be at 115 versus 120 in GDP of Britain.
I mean, Poland exists.
I mean,
Does
no,
it?
it doesn't.
It doesn't actually.
Oh, I mean, that's not what I meant.
Well, but it is what I meant. And then there's the absolute shithole of Western Prussia, because somehow I got Contagious Disease Acts twice there.
Well, I mean, if only I could start importing some of these people. I can find work for them. We have public health care, so.
I mean, so do I. You know, there is a set of laws to like that enable.
I know. I have not been able to get them through. They've been stalled, abandoned, or other things like 5 or 6 times during the last few sessions.
Wait, which law do you think I think now?
I was referring to.
I'm referring to slave trade.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, that was
That
that's
is
where I was at. But
There is no like
I was thinking of
migration
immigration,
mechanic
laws,
outside of customs union, except for like the event ones, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but the events are like the events are triggered by you having very high immigration attraction. So.
But they have to be pissed also, right? I think, or something like that.
Yeah, but like the way it works is it checks how much you have, compares it to a global average, and then it pulls something from any like legit area. So
Yeah, but
you
the
don't
US
actually
have so much because of the just arable land that it's.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. If
So-
there's one state in the world where people live that don't get discriminated by you, and that state has a worse standard of living, then you can trigger it from there. And it
Oh, so
only
it's not
matters
just limited to America in
what
that,
your...
event.
No, that's the active event.
Okay, that's
But
an
like that
active
event
event.
Yes, it's a mass migration, and the mass migration can just happen. It's just that America can trigger them with their thing.
Oh, that's pretty
Do the
rude.
thing.
That's also why Sweden got screwed over so hard.
I
but For
know.
some reason, it was only Sweden being selected for the mass migration, so like 2/3 of the Swedish population migrated to America for some reason.
It's pretty rude of them.
Yeah, like look at their population. It's 1/3.
I
Yeah,
remember it. I
1/3.
checked last session.
Yeah,
It
they
was
went
just.
from 3.
I mean, they're almost at Denmark's level of population now.
Yeah, they went from 3.12 to 2.3 million.
If
That bad.
Going down to Denmark's level of population is not a good thing.
I wonder how much Denmark is sucking up from like Germany in population.
And you don't
Yes,
have
what,
to
sorry?
just check the population of the states.
Oh yeah,
See how
I
many
can
North
just-
Germans live in Denmark.
4.6k.
Yes, that's all of them.
Not many, yeah, that's kind of weird.
And 3,000 Jews probably too. Wait, not even all
Denmark.
Austria are Jews. What happened? What are the others then? Some of them became Protestant. Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm not sure
Denmark
what you're
is just so
referring
good at removing the German
Oh,
out
yeah.
of them.
There's there's one Protestant Jewish like clergy men on a university here.
Oh, in Denmark, or what are you talking about? Or in...
I mean, he's in the... Wait. Oh, no, it's like in the culture group at all. In the culture group in total. There's one. Most
the
of
one
them are peasants.
representative.
Yeah. Most of them are peasants. Some of them are laborers. Actually, most of them are peasants and laborers, and like a tiny amount is other stuff. Wait. I don't have a single Jewish capitalist.
Do you have any Jewish communists then?
So I have 1 clergyman, 200 something shopkeepers, 800 something clerks, 1000 engineers, 3000 mechanics, 3600 soldiers, 59,000 laborers, and 65,000 peasants. Peasants are, well, all over the place, really. And it's because the Ashkenazi are, like, together with the Poles, they are the only discriminated people I have. And the Poles are only in, like, Posen, West Prussia, and some in
Stop
Silesia.
discriminating against them,
Yeah, imagine having discriminate the people. Wouldn't be.
Meanwhile, the Jews are like spread out, and so everywhere where there are Jews spread out, they are the peasants because they're getting discriminated. So they always get the lowest jobs. That's why most of them are peasants and laborers. For the other groups, it barely matters because all the non-discriminated are so big that they are like everything.
So big.
I mean, if a state is like here, like Brandenburg is 97% North German, so of course the North Germans are going to have every single job.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like the way they made the. How is it called? You get it from education.
Literacy?
Assimilation. That it doesn't work in homelands. It makes it like only really working on immigrants. Not that much of a deal.
I mean, yeah, because it's not really realistic to have like, if anything, the assimilation already works too well, because, I mean, it worked in America, but outside of
it works
that,
pretty
you know,
fast. That's true.
Like, just look at like the German minorities in Russia, for example.
There's
They've
only
been there
one
for like
major
600
power,
years.
guys.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. It's only
cursed, man.
only China. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's my fault. I think that is me. But wait, what is the... How is Italy? Italy should become a major power soon, though.
They were a great power for a second.
Yeah, they are currently, but like you need, they have here. You need 750 prestige currently to be a
but
great
their
power.
GDP is going to be growing now quite rapidly because, you know, recovering from the. I think I was checking it in the tier list, and they should be able to make it, if I recall.
I mean, we'll see. But yeah, that's one hell of a.
Salam alaikum.
Hello. China is the only major power. That's one way. One way of saying it.
Finally got those migration
Isn't
controls.
India also a major? Oh, they are minor.
No,
power.
they can't be.
Oh yeah,
They can't be major because they are
also
a subject. They
they're
would
also
be
a
major
dominion,
if
right?
they were.
Just
and I mean, China would be a. Like, both of them would probably even become great powers if they are.
India is
here.
recognized. Pretty sure.
India's recognized, yeah. China's the one that's not recognized.
It's just because they're
Are they?
if they stop the big
Yeah,
Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're right.
They would instantly
India is
leave
recognized.
the.
Yeah, because it's the East India Company. That's why. It's East India Company. They're recognized. It's the same for the Dutch East Indies. Because it's because it's Europeans managing it. That's why it's recognized.
Oh, my favorite. Bureaucratic imbroglio?
Imborolingo, I think it is, but no idea how to pronounce it right. But yeah, that one. What
Yeah.
about it?
Love it.
Yeah.
The
Fuck
AI's
you for wanting to get anything done.
that moment when the AI's been in control and you're trying to figure out what they changed.
Yeah.
I wonder if the AI can balance the budget.
Budget was fine, but they decided to start making armies, and that was the plan. That was the plan I had, but I don't know if the AI did it.
What's making armies?
Ooh, I'm starting to use up oil. Guys, send me oil. I need oil.
Sorry, I don't have any more fishermen in the Iceland region. Sorry.
I know. At least they are making bank now.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait until I discover oil.
Yeah.
There's
Still have
oil
no
in the
clue.
whales.
Yes, that's what you have whales for. No, literally, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Yes. That's also like as a child, I was always like, whale oil, yeah, of course, it's like cooking oil or something, huh? I never realized that it's literally petroleum. Like,
Guys, look at Hyderabad proletarian revolt. They have a government of 0.4% unions. What?
say again, who?
Hyderabad.
Who?
In India.
Ah,
What did you call them? Hide the robber?
Hyderabadi, that's what you mean. Well, of course, now I know them.
Hyderabad.
Yeah, hide the rubber.
Yes.
They are starving.
The British can't have it.
They're starving. How very communist of them. Okay, but they also, that's the only, that is literally their only thing. Where did their cloud go? Where even is it?
It must be some kind of weird thing with civil wars.
I mean, yeah, it's because it's a civil war, and for some reason every other group is every other group is
separate
there.
them from the country for some reason.
Yeah,
and they still control half the country. You know, it's not 0.3 of the population was to revolt.
I mean, it's about the popular support the communists had in Russia during the civil war. So
fair, I suppose that's not that. Though it's cloud, so it's not even like population support. It's
it's political power.
Yeah.
So it's always funny when you check the groups and it's like, unions, cloud 4%, rural folk, cloud 4%, capitalists, cloud 80%, and then you look it up and the capitalists are supported by like 2,000 people and the other are supported by like 40 million combined.
Though if you look at their province,
but they all don't have any say.
If you look at their province, it's just that the trade unions do have 0.3%, but there are other interest groups with clout, so it's doing something really weird in this case.
Yeah, but I think they're all kicked out because they're not part of the revolt. For some reason, it's only them.
It's probably like
because
a balance
the regular
measure.
state.
Balance measure.
Yeah, no, it's because the regular state, like the non-revolting one, it has all of them except for the for the.
And they have different numbers. Like the rebellious part and the
if you go into the domestic. If you go to the domestic,
I'm looking at states. Not at the country.
Population or?
Yeah, clout.
Where in the state? Where in states are you looking? I'm looking for it right now. I'm not finding it.
Population and clout.
Ah, here. Yeah. I somehow completely overlooked it. Yeah. Like, the cloud is different. That is right. But it's still like the cloud here and the groups actually being in power are like separate things. Because regardless of how many people support the land, like if the landowners get kicked out because they lose a civil war, just because of that, the supporters of that don't disappear. So like, you know, the supporters still exist in the states, but the group itself is currently pegged to 0.
Yeah.
It only slowly recovers again.
Probably because they were afraid the AI would, keep collapsing in its rebellions and so on.
I mean, it also just straight up makes sense.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Also, what doesn't make sense is that Trabzon is still being occupied by Egypt. And I checked it in single player. Do not select this region as your war goal. It might reset on the start of another war, but also it might not, so...
Okay. Elections are in. And, surprise, surprise, the industrialists win a total supermajority. Again.
Rigged.
It's not rigged, it's literal. It's not rigged, it's literal wealth voting. Like, have you seen my Gini coefficient? It's basically
1.
Yeah, well.
No, sorry,
Wasn't
0.
A lot.
Wasn't
0
0 like the...
Yeah, sorry, it's 0.
Yeah, like a low number is bad. So yeah, it's like 0.1 or something. But hey, they just gifted me a university, so I'm all for it.
You guys are cool. You get universities.
You know, looking at my state right now, like parliamentary republic, wealth voting, national supremacy, appointed bureaucrats, secret police, free trade, censorship, poor laws, but somehow public schools and public health insurance. It's like, okay, the system is gonna be simple. Everyone will have one equal vote. Rupp will have one vote, Rheinmetall will have one vote, BASF will have one vote.
Oh, at some point we managed to get into speed 3 and Kimi is still in, so that's nice. For the time being at least. Progressive Club! And they are ruining my legitimacy.
Why did the AI decide to bankroll so many different countries for some reason? I don't know why.
Because AIs like to make...
Is it Bangalore in Denmark?
No. No,
It's doing it wrong.
It was bankrolling Serbia.
Oh yeah.
That seems counterproductive.
Exactly. That's what started that sort of nonsense.
I mean, not to Serbia.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even sure what I'd use the bankrolling for at this point. It's not like I really need to build more buildings right now. I need more people to actually work them.
How do I do this? I need to remember how I did last night as on my test run. Nothing more.
Can this war already start? Trying to annex Hejaz here and it takes an eternity. Oh, yes!
Honest warmonger is supposed to make a living under these conditions.
Wait, who are fighting? Oh, the...
Russia.
Oh?
Once I'm done with Hejaz, I will ask for recognition. I have sufficient prestige now.
Good, good. Finally getting there.
It will take a few months because this play is endless, but right afterward. Right afterwards I will...
Oh, and Italy made it to... they are now barely above the great power. Thingy, so they will stay great power.
Yeah. Hey, Egypt is a major power now.
Yeah, research the technology that gave me 10% prestige. Also updated part of my army to skirmishers, and I'm filling the Suez Canal as well.
But yeah, Suez Canal is at 100. Straight up flat bonus.
I'll be also getting some big money in a year when I research another company slot. Now, is it a good time for me to pass interventionism, or do I stay at agrarian?
Whatever makes you create more fish. I need more fish. And my coastal states have like 0 peasants at this point already.
Oh, you need more fish.
So
if you're still building farm and plantations, stay agrarian. If you're going to industrialize, switch to industrialism.
Yes.
Because you want to
Basically.
get the capitalists to be
Yes.
improve their efficiency in the investment pool. And agrarianism just it gives them a debuff. Plus capitalists give 20% compared to farmers would give 10, and aristocrats I think give 5.
I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's roughly correct, yeah.
Somebody is watching. So I can demand more land off them.
Oh, manpower is lower. Not this, or not manpower, infamy. So, Byzantic, you said that I should annex the Casimid state next?
Yeah, it has super high population for its size.
Yeah, I'll look into it soon.
Upgrade the port, then we'll upgrade the artillery. And then we'll roll it into human rights. Oh, do I go for equal fund?
Mobilize.
Human rights into mutual fund. Get a little of education, they get rid of the farmers by switching to commercialized farming.
I need to be building something. Oh, someone was lagging.
Somebody disconnected, or was that a kick?
Marcus Rhein.
Yes, because fucking national militia. Like, national militia is a death sentence for me. I can't do that, ever.
Been there, done that, wasn't fun.
Yeah. You can only do that as America, because you have so many states that having 5 per state is like...
Especially when you're in the middle of a war and all of a sudden you just lose half your army because suddenly you can't have more than 5 divisions.
Yeah.
Holy, Hejaz is huge. Buildings and...
One of them sense is suffrage. But, unfortunately that'll piss off the gentry and the church.
How much lead does Casimid? Yemen has lead. Good.
Sweden joined the British market, really?
It's AI.
Yeah, oh, of course it's AI. It's just Tommy doing Tommy stuff again.
Is
I
that
mean,
Sweden?
you have to stand up against them if you don't like it.
Well, it depends. It depends if it's Sweden asking or Tommy asking.
I mean, he could
You
also
can't-
say no.
Well, you
Problem
can't.
is, like, Sweden will immediately agree to me, like, switching to my market. It's just that, oh no, they can't do that because they can't change for 10 years. It's literally just him being faster on the clicking.
Hejaz next.
And I'm not the one that wants to start a world war, so...
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's also him embargoing me. Because he is like that. He just decided to embargo me.
I think he's embargoing
Russia?
me as well.
Yeah,
Russia?
He has
I have
to.
an idea. I
You
have an
have to
idea.
embargo him as
negotiate
well,
with
by
everyone
the way.
else and just have everyone embargo Britain then, if he wants to.
Yeah, it has to go both ways, by the way. Right now,
Right.
Who's hey Russia?
Yep.
Wait, one after the other.
I can't ask for recognition because I owe an obligation to you.
Oh, okay. Hold on. As well, obligation.
Okay. Ask for recognition.
Going to accept.
Hooray! Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you.
Egypt is now made power and recognized.
hey,
It's pleasure to stand among you.
is the only unrecognized player right now Persia? I think so.
Possibly.
You're not getting
Yeah.
recognized as long as... Persia isn't getting recognized as long as he's in the British market.
Probably.
And he's got to prove himself.
Yeah.
Egypt proved himself. We've got to unlock industrial ports, and I can switch over to steamship.
Yeah, that's also so dumb of Britain, because it's not like he's achieving anything with an embargo like that. Because he's just rerouting the trade, unless he embargoes everyone. Because it's like, okay, so I will buy from America, and if anything is rare on the market that only you have, America will buy from you, and I will buy from America. So it's not like you're preventing a flow of goods, you know? All you really do is you give more money to America.
Do you have trade
Also, what?
deals with everyone on the way?
Iran? No. I can't because it's British market.
I mean, with America or with France. You could be trading with the British market.
No, not currently.
Well,
It's just an example. Like, I have trade
yeah.
deals with people, but it's like, you know, it's just the whole concept of trying to do embargoes like that. It's so childish because it doesn't really do anything. Because even Britain doesn't have full control over opium, and that would be the only one that could be relevant. I mean, oil could be relevant, but I mean,
You want opium?
you know, see what I mean? It's like it's not like opium is rare.
I'm already. Oh, there's already
Yes,
traders.
I'm already buying from you.
The thing though, the thing on opium. Or who am I to say no?
Okay, let's launch the game and see how long it takes to initialize.
Yay.
What am I getting pharmaceutical industry?
Why would my capitalists build an arts academy in South Cameroon? What the fuck?
They really like the art of South Cameroon. Why wouldn't they? Don't you like the Umagunagu statues? Or are you being racist again?
I have no clue
Again.
what you're talking about. Then what?
He's European. Europeans are always
Wait,
racist
I'm
every
sure-
time.
Oh yeah, Belgium, right. France must have some really good colonial stuff. Maybe they already have the better malaria tech, because they seem to be pushing a lot more in the Herero and Nama area in the south.
Well, it also depends on how many colonial colonies they have going.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you only have the
Colonies
one, then it's all
go-
being forced. It's all being forced in there.
The more you have that you're pushing for the first time, like at the same time, the longer it takes.
Because I think they've only got two.
I don't think I've ever gone for what do you call it, colonies. Oh, I could try and switch my bureaucrats, maybe. Would be nice.
These videos. Jews are using black magic.
What?
Yes. Hamas is saying that now, and they're using the proof. The proof that they're using is, remember all the funny tank destroyed videos that they had, where they would shoot RPGs at tanks. The missile would very obviously be intercepted by trophy, and they would just cut away immediately after the explosion and proclaim it a destroyed tank. Well, now there's a video where you can very obviously see it, to a point where even if you don't know what trophy is, you can see how the missile just explodes in front of the tank, and the tank keeps driving. And they now proclaimed, yeah, it's Jewish black magic. Yes. Unknown technology!
I mean, you know what they say about sufficiently advanced technology, right?
Yeah.
Alright, speaking of that, of Israel, you guys heard about that Turkish politician
that guy.
who was...
Oh yeah! What if you
that
want to talk shit, but God says?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
If I'm wrong, let the gods strike me down where I stand.
Turkish
down.
politician struck where he stood.
I have 0% interest rate.
That is very little interest rate. What are you, Germany?
Yeah,
I was about to say, what are you, Denmark, the last 10 years?
That's very
Actually-
impressive.
Actually, that's not even 10, that's more like...
yeah, it's because
No.
they actually put you get minus 75% just from great power and laissez-faire.
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 Yeah. And you get another minus 10 from petit bourgeoisie.
I
yeah.
also got minus 10% from national dividends. What was that?
Minus 10%.
National dividend.
I have minus 105.
National dividend. It might be a journal
what is it?
entry.
Could just be a random event.
Oh yes, it is.
That's
it is
possible,
event. Yeah. Okay.
National
Time to go to
modifier.
that.
Yeah, dividend.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I just noticed I have it ongoing for 4 more years.
That's very
There was
nice.
something else you could do to get minus 100. Ah, you need to strong petit bourgeoisie basically, and then you're golden.
My guys hate mine hate me.
4 weeks.
They're xenophobic, so plus 25 radicals and discrimination. Well, you know, wouldn't be rushed throughout court the country hating you. And there's revolution.
Oh yeah, I can get more fish with the better tech, which I should be able to use now.
Oh, the steamboats. Yeah.
Yep.
There's steamboats available on the German market if you need any. They should be really prolific by now. Like most great powers should be able to offer.
I was waiting for the port tech to catch up. I think I can. I'm not sure if enough, but probably some.
Currently researching it now. 14 months, and then I'm good to go.
Oh, I cannot export Man of Wars anymore. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You sure?
Should probably cancel those
Well,
ones now.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
find a customer.
You should be able to, unless you haven't got interests. Because like
Oh, I
you
don't mind.
No, but I'm switching to
I-
produce it all for myself.
I'm sure this is beneficial for me. My own shipyards get protected that way, and that helps the Suez Canal Company.
don't worry, I'll export some themes to the Austrian-Hungarian market. Apparently, you will buy some.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, let's try this.
So let's see if this all works. This new electricity fed.
Oh, you have electricity already then.
Already? I feel like I'm late.
Well, I am behind on most decks. Because of various things.
I mean, yeah, like great powers are a bit bonkers in that regard in Victoria 3. But yeah.
Wait, I have a great power, what?
You know.
Give me
You
another
know
20,
what I mean.
Give me another 20 years and I'll have the positive movement,
That's
which
not
gives you
process.
more education,
Yeah.
which is superly strong.
Yeah.
I think I got up to, by 1900, I was 9th on education. I was Russia.
Why
Yeah.
is suddenly losing so much money? What happened? Oh, it's probably the port, and yeah, probably the thing is expensive. Oh wait,
But yeah.
why am I spending so much money on what?
Yeah. I'm soon going to have 40 million people in my country.
Oh, that's nice. Is the game frozen? Okay, Layden still joining.
Yeah, I'm
Layden.
working on it.
God, Austria, what are you doing? Bavaria used to have a higher GDP than Franconia.
Yeah, they're being sucked up. Yeah, it's just my
Oh,
people
you
are
also
not...
don't have the taxation capacity.
Wait.
Might wanna pay attention to that.
Yeah, because my bureaucrats... And, like, it's not even... most people are my peasants, so it's not even worth it to just boost it. It's cost me more than... I just need to build more stuff, basically.
Does it ever really? Like, it's the taxation in the state.
Yeah. Yeah, I need
total.
to build more administration there, and for
Yeah.
peasants it's not worth it. Also, I need way more dice. I have no dice.
I mean, most of...
I mean, that's down to Egypt.
Vast
build
majority
more.
of the Bavarian people are not peasants, though.
nice.
Laborers.
Oh yeah, I think
65%
Bavaria
laborers.
is like an exception to this.
Yeah, but that's why I meant it. Like, Bavaria should be interesting to you.
It is, but Bohemia
So-
is better.
So you say you don't need Bavaria?
No, I need it.
I'd be willing to buy it.
Yeah, I don't need money at this point. I need building.
Who's saying anything about money? I'm willing to pay 200,000 soldiers for it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Why am I suddenly? I lost like.
Huh?
Something increased in my costs or lowered in my budget. I'm not sure what happened. Is it the iron? Someone like maybe a giant.
The trade route,
You have from someone?
it
Or something?
cancelled.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I can increase my iron production by a lot, but I'm just surprised.
Feel free to do that. Let's say.
Yeah, I think it was iron.
I'm lagging the game out, am I not?
A little bit.
Let's stop the rivalry, please.
moment when you could use the harvesting tools and actually make more money, but you don't want to, you'll lose workers.
Is the game just stuck, or is it just?
Yeah, it looks stuck. It's stuck.
It's
Oh, maybe
currently
it's
it
just
is you.
administration.
End of May.
Yeah, I figured it was. Oh, you're at the end of May. I'm start of
End
May.
of
Great.
May. Yeah, I'm
No,
done
No,
at the
we're
end of
10th
May.
of May. We're 10th of May. You can never be more than 1 week apart. If you would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
more
I'm
than
just
1 week,
gonna-
game stops.
One
Okay,
week.
let me just go talk to Yacha then.
Taking with the German annexation of Denmark to attack the Germanic people.
Maybe my people are just stuck in qualifications everywhere.
We don't want Germanic people, we only want full-blooded Germans, like the Czech. Ask any other Slav, they will tell you.
No, the interesting thing, there was actually a chance that the Czech ones could have joined the German state in 1948. It was a serious proposal, part of the greater German proposal, but so one of our prominent politicians actually went to Frankfurt and refused that proposal.
I'm just gonna be leaving because this isn't working as I figured it might not be, because the internet here is garbage.
Shame.
Oh, finally
Shame
moving.
to hear that.
Right.
Oh, have fun then.
Where am I? So what are my relations and
Should probably remove Victoria 3 then from this PC, because there's literally no chance I'm gonna use it here.
F indeed.
Let me get that dice that it's far
Well,
away.
I'm gonna be off then. See ya.
See ya.
I just import from Egypt, and so I can make my own.
We went and instantly went
Yeah,
below
but I
GDP per capita,
cannot
yeah.
import anymore for some reason.
Haven't got enough convoys.
Like, my convoys are fluctuating constantly. Like they go from minus 500 to plus 800 and so on. So I have no clue if I have enough or not.
Sounds like you port the hiring and then the convoys being used.
Yeah,
up
because
by...
the states on my coast are just so small. They have so little population. It's very annoying to manage them.
I mean, you could always import from Germany and me.
I have no available options for what? I guess I'm already importing from everyone.
Yeah. So
Yeah. All the guys I'm getting are from the Sting.
55.
Oh, mostly Sting.
Yeah, I'm getting 35 from Trink, 50 from France, 162 from Germany already. Yeah. And maybe I should just look more into those regions.
So,
look at those.
Remember that Russian thing that they do every year where Putin is asked
answering
real questions?
Yeah.
Yes. He accidentally admitted that Russia lost 300,000 men. He said that.
Ooh, that's not.
Basically, he was asked how it's going and said something along the lines of 300,000 is like a small price to pay or something like that. Like he accidentally said it.
Oopsie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ow. And that's death. So that's probably death, isn't that? Not injuries.
Casualties. No, it's casualties. So death plus injuries that injured them, like injuries that take you out of fight.
Oh yeah, I know that, but it's just the way he says it to me, that could just be deaths as well.
I mean, for how they are currently fighting in Adrivka, it might very well be. Like, but also Ukraine is lying and the numbers are inflated. Russia strong. Also, yeah, the thing is, the US are currently estimating 315,000 total casualties on the Russian side. but you know, number might be lower or higher.
I mean,
But-
they've almost certainly got someone who's actually, you can see that they can see what the actual numbers are.
Yeah, it's relatively hard because Russia is not exactly admitting anything. Like they're officially not at war. They're officially not drafting, etc. So it's like,
I mean, officially those soldiers aren't dead; they're missing.
yeah. So you know,
Oh wait, I
it is
could
just
move
hard
my-
to get actual correct numbers.
Mhm.
You can move what?
Oh no, I thought my center of trade was maybe in Croatia, but it's just a trade center, and I guess I cannot move that because it's. Yeah, there are giant trade centers on my coastal provinces. They are sucking up on the players.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do trade routes because the
First province
Yeah.
they enter or something.
no, it is based on where your harbors are.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
So
nothing I can do about
50%.
that.
Not really. I mean, you can build ports in other states to spread it out more if you have more.
Yeah,
Because like if
already done
50%
that.
of your harbors are in one state, 50% of the trade centers will be in that state.
He's nearly not limited to 4 states, so you can really store them off, and that's it.
Yeah.
Looks like I am doing something right because I either increased my revenue by a lot or reduced my expenses by like 100,000. So
Yeah. And the
sometimes
problem is
it's
that
hard to realize what's going on.
and the problem is the three of us are trading so much with one
Yeah.
another that we are all far beyond the land trade limit. So in order to
Oh yeah, also
like, one
Americans
solution is to get
released
better.
the good point, Phyllis. The Americans released their projections, which is 300,000 casualties in Russia, which is
yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like probably.
Yeah, but Americans like released it at the same time.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I meant. America is saying that. That's what I meant.
And
it just went under in the rest of our statements. Like, but yeah, that's why I said it's probably realistic.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's that's this new update because now trading is so interesting because you want to trade with people that are like, you know, specializing in certain things. So,
I mean, the fun thing, the interesting thing is going to be around rubber.
Yeah, AI really struggles with rubber, like struggles hard.
Because really, player-wise, I think it's only Mexico and India.
Yeah.
Who have rubber.
Where's my steel?
so wood is gonna be like really fucking cheap right now.
I mean,
on my
should
market.
Could be. You're importing that much from me.
We need rubber already.
It's the thing is I'm building electricity plants everywhere now. At least one
As
to
you
get
do.
it kickstarted.
What tech do we
And
need for rubber?
rubber mastication, I think is it what it's called?
Yes.
Third tier.
It's in production, right?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
production all the way on the right, the first on third tier. Between
Felix,
chemical
I
bleaching and
produce
wood
more
mastication.
iron than
Yeah,
you
but
and
You
USA
can't do
combined.
anything with rubber, you can
so
only do plantations
good
and you
luck
can
with that.
find rubber if you have that one. You need vulcanization in order to be able to do anything with it.
Oh.
You
So
need
you
to
can get that one
see.
and you can already export it, you know.
I think my GDP started increasing a bit faster since I got laissez-faire.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it should. It should because your capitalists are investing
Yeah, I
more.
think I'm
Well,
catching
it's
up
that.
to France slowly.
It's that, and technically more money just appears out of nowhere with laissez-faire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. I mean, it is to simulate how it's more efficient, which it's kind of okay because, like, how do you simulate that properly?
Yeah, I
Well,
think
how
you
do you simulate
fellas
the
and
track every
maybe
pound?
India will be the only player sources of
The what?
Well,
maybe
you could either
Brazil
try and track
of
every
rubber.
pound being created and use that,
Brazil
or
can also get rubber, right? I think.
yes, they could be able to, I believe. Yes, they do.
Brazil has a lot of rubber, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why I was losing money.
if
It's
there's-
because of I built the administration buildings, Lameo.
Like, oh, yeah. But yeah, if there's jungle, then you can be pretty sure that there's also rubber there. Like almost every jungle province, or somewhat jungle province, has rubber. At least to a degree.
I don't have
Does-
rubber in the Congo though.
New York is a city jungle
Not
and
yet.
it doesn't have rubber.
Just means you haven't. Yeah, because it's a concrete jungle, you know? They're mining concrete there.
Oh yeah, concrete
God.
rubber, of course, of
You-
course. Wait,
you know
Portugal
these
and
fake-
France have like identical colors.
Yes, because it's the proper Portugal, because it's like the royal Portugal.
Well,
Yeah. Royal is blue and the Republican is green.
Yeah. That's why I always get half a heart attack when I look at Africa. It's like, oh my god, it's so much France.
Sorry, I
What?
misclicked. Was meaning to click out.
oh, did you pause?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was meaning to click alt and misclick.
It didn't even show up on my end.
I
Yeah,
don't think anyone noticed.
doesn't appear like anyone noticed now.
Oh, there is rubber. First amounts you can import. Start now before they. France is also producing some. Oh yeah, they probably can.
Yeah, they have South Vietnam.
I'm finally getting shift work, so like, a bunch of my buildings are gonna jump in productivity now.
Wait, I can import manowars and make money. What am what am I using them for?
Frigates probably.
Yeah, I need to check my ships. I'm waiting for the next tech before I really upgrade it.
Yeah, it'll be frigates. So, what's the next one for frigates? It'll be monitor. Somebody's got a slow computer. I don't miss it today.
Hey, Byzantic, do you want to export 1,000 groceries to Germany? You wouldn't be making any money of it, but you could.
Oh god, the Suez Canal Company is such a huge boost.
God, I just got 300 bureaucracy just because I got shift work. Because I have so many,
Oh,
like I have
yes,
so much
fact.
bureaucracy in Berlin that the bonus just pushed it by 300.
Very nice.
It is nice. Yeah, I basically always just build as much bureaucracy as I need in each state for like the whole taxation and stuff.
Then the rest in Berlin for these spec people.
Yes, and the rest just gets stacked in the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Where the only other and I built paper industry in the capital too, to have like good local prices despite high.
Auto exclusive, great. I do census suffrage now? Nope, because that would radicalize both the press and the church.
Okay, now it upgraded, so no, never mind. I got over 1,000 bureaucracy.
Oh my god.
I went from minus 400 to plus 900.
It's
Just
over
from the stack bonus.
900.
I mean, my total production is like 9,000. 8,930. So. Most of it is one state. So those 20% boosts, those numbers help a lot.
I'm wondering if I can get Greece to join my leave the British market and join mine. I'm like sucking up to them. Maybe I should bankroll them. Let's see. They would agree.
Probably not. You're not adjacent to them, are you?
No, I'm not.
And your
point.
It's very hard.
And your cousin gene is too small.
It would. Yeah, even with obligation, it's not 100% right. It's like plus 30 or something.
The obligation is plus 30 or plus 15, depending. So
well,
you can make the math if you cover over it.
I am tempted to give Sweden a land so I can get rid of it. Despite them being AI, fuck it. No, I'm gonna do it.
Yes,
just
do it.
Just get rid of it.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna massively expand my construction. I think I like double because I have some massive finances flowing.
Wait. I have zero money in investment pool. They are spending 200,000. They are gaining 120,000, and somehow they're still building.
Yep. Well, there's no backup. Everything is just going straight into reinvestment.
Oh yeah, mine has been doing that too.
80 money.
Yeah, that's a bug in multiplayer. That sometimes happens.
Okay.
The pool is 0, and everything that gets invested gets immediately pumped into construction.
I mean, that wasn't a single player as well. You can talk things a bit over what they can handle.
Yeah, they're building a ton of stuff. Gotta say that.
Okay, just go into Steam Trip. I need to go to rule. Need to change this to being paused. Happy days.
Yes. Interventionism. What else? Slave lands, quote. Everything I want.
Greece wants a defensive pact. Oh.
Pog.
Sure. Love a good defensive pact.
Experienced political operator and cruel is a great combination of like things to have. Cruel is maybe not that great because it's -1 standard of living for everyone. But -25% decree cost and consumer tax cost and plus 10% authority is a nice combination.
I just love how all the rulers hit me.
Sharif is no longer a child. Good.
Why are the Poles even mad? I don't understand it. Is the problem? All my radicals are in Poland. Literally all of them. And I don't even get why they're mad.
Like mine are all in Bosnia and Wallachia. It's probably because I discriminate them, but you know. Who would know,
I mean,
really?
yeah, same, but still.
You never know with those guys. Could be anything, really.
Yeah, these Poles are a bunch of contemptuous people.
Yes.
Are they not?
Ships.
Like, I'm even building there. I'm building a lot of industry in there in order to like make standard of living better.
Oh yeah, my ship, my entire fleet was still in Italy.
Oh, so you were doing a Tommy. When no, it wasn't upgrading.
I wasn't really upgrading them anyways, but I just started and that's why I checked. But they just, you know, the provinces moved to Italy and they just chilled there for the last 10 years or so. Great Britain annexing
Britain is-
the rest of Arabia.
Yeah.
As you do.
I mean,
Well,
oh, somebody's kicked. France is out again.
Guess who's out? Out
Yeah.
again.
So Tommy's going for Arabia, so the oil.
I mean, yeah, Tommy is going for world domination. He's literally just chasing oil sources. He's been doing this for most of the game. That's
Yeah.
why he wanted Persia and stuff. Like, he's literally just doing that. And then he's, like, that's his plan. He's going for all the oil. And he's intending to then, like, embargo us. So that he has oil and we do
pretty
not.
sure I can compete with their oil production.
Yeah,
with
that's
just
why his
Croatia
plan
and-
won't work. Because his
that would-
plan
I mean,
doesn't...
Germany and Austria-Hungary have oil now.
That explains a
Yeah.
lot. Like,
All
I got-
amounts, yeah.
I got
America and
and
Russia have more
Russia
oil than
is-
the rest of the world
Well,
combined.
I got an offer from him basically saying that Persia would give me Sistan if I was
Yeah.
willing to have an trade agreement with him. So that
Yeah.
explains what he wanted. Okay.
That's why. That's the whole point.
I mean, I looked at it and went, oh, it's not worth that state. That state, yeah.
Also, you're Russia. Like, more land is like the whole point, is it not?
Does Russia have, like, in their basic borders oil at the in this?
I have-
Russia?
Russia has a ton of oil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Russia
it
has
has a
more oil
massive-
than the United States.
Yeah, obviously they have
Like, Russia
oil,
literally
like,
has the most oil in the world.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's
Russia-
available
Russia-
in this time zone, basically. In this time.
Yeah, even originally, like Russia, like as World War I started, Russia was supplying like 95% of the oil consumed in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
It has
Like,
massive
Russia was a
amounts
huge-
of oil
Yeah,
in the Urals and in the Caucasus.
that was also
Azer-
why the
Azerbaijan-
Reds won.
Yeah.
That's why the
Azerbaijan
Reds won
is
the
a-
Civil War, because they controlled the Ural and Caucasus
Oh, yeah,
regions where
Baku,
the oil
right,
was
of
conflict.
course.
Yeah, Azerbaijan is an insanely rich region when it comes to oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Russia has so much oil.
Also, you should keep
And then there's America.
Alaska, you know, for borders. That would be cool. America has a lot of oil at this time period?
Texas.
Yes.
Like Texas and Pennsylvania were literally the original oil boom.
Yeah, Texas.
Ever heard of Standard Oil?
Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
ever seen any Western?
Yeah.
It's always
No.
oil, and that's why they go.
Yeah, Westerners are about gold.
Yeah,
As often
depends.
as
Like,
oil,
you
at
have the
least.
early Western
California
and the
is the
late
gold.
Western.
That's
Like
true.
you have
It's
the,
like the Pacific coast. That is the gold region.
That's
Yes.
true.
yeah,
California, especially.
California.
but yeah, then you have the Great Plains where you have oil. Like Texas, Oklahoma has oil, Pennsylvania has oil, Indiana has oil. What else? Like basically, there's so many oil spots in America.
Like a massive
Wait.
amount of oil in the southern United States.
Moravia is unincorporated? What?
Yes.
Why? How? Oh, because I sold it to you. I didn't even notice that it would cost that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh god, yeah. No, it's yes. It has been unincorporated ever since.
Of course. It's fine. It's my homeland, because of course all of Bohemia is South German homeland. So it's very quick.
So
I love it when I can just put everyone into the government. It's so stupid.
the government of
American is ruined.
landowners, devout and industrialists. And a massive amount of money.
Yeah, I have a party with both industrialists and landowners, which kind of makes sense, but and maybe they have some. Oh yeah, because their leader is market liberal. That makes sense. Of the landowners.
Oh.
I feel like I'm gonna have a revolution.
I feel like I'm gonna have a revolution.
I'm gonna have a secession war.
Can I
so-
just
Oh,
back
is that-
down and switch to the?
Oh,
Or
is that
too
Alexander?
gamey?
Sounds fun. Who's the one that annoyed you?
Is that who is going to win the next elections? Landowners, the liberals, everyone is jumping up.
Oh, wow.
Jumping down.
Yeah, as I said, like I had a random civil war in Poland for some reason.
Oh. That's awkward.
Well, that's not gonna last long. I think that, like,
I mean,
the thing with Krakow, it's supposed to
It's
be
going
like
to
you.
last long because Britain is going to go full in on it because it's Britain.
If he if he is, you don't even need anyone's help. You're just gonna sit on the states and retake
Polish
them. It's...
uprising is on place 12
Yeah, because it's like still 2 neat regions of mine.
with 0 GDP.
Oh yeah, of course. 0 GDP.
They have 40.
Like, it's so dumb. I don't even understand why they're doing it. There, Britain is immediately supporting them.
Yeah, but like, unless...
What sort of support? Okay.
Oh no, they're just leaning. I thought they were.
Yeah,
I just
no,
saw
they're
a jump.
leaning.
Yeah.
Well, but
that's automatic because they
They would
declared
have
me
to
a rival.
have France help because they won't be able to make a landing on you, and you can just occupy the war goal and win like this.
Or do I want which rubber event do I want? Do I want a caution event? Wait, does it
what-
make any difference?
It makes a difference because it's different regions.
Oh, they are siding with them.
Oh, they started.
Yeah.
Oh, and France.
And France.
So yeah, they both sided because of course they did. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna need your help. Please help.
You help me out with another war versus Ottomans later, right?
Of course.
Okay, then
A war against us? War against
Britain
Ottomans?
and France are joining against me. I'm gonna help whatever.
Yeah, just
Why?
just don't add any war goals, and we just sit on Poland.
I'll deal with Poland. I can deal with Poland if you want to hold on fair and France.
Okay. I'm gonna split my armies, and it's gonna partially depend on. It's gonna mainly depend on which side, like how much they're pressuring which side. But yeah. Yeah, cause like the problem is it's gonna depend on how much they will send where. Cause like the Brits are already going hard on the North Sea.
That's fine. Once Poland's down, you just gotta hold the line.
I mean, yeah, that's what it's gonna boil down to. But still.
Let me just put both fleets down.
I'm very happy to join against the Ottomans, just so you know.
Yeah, they're Poland's doing this area, that's fine.
Iraqi princess as well as Tripolitania looks very sexy.
I believe that's the only front line I gotta worry about. Yep, cool.
Yeah, I'm not moving my troops anywhere yet. Just you know.
Oh, there goes Mexico.
Yeah, he dropped. Making sure my attrition is low.
When you're mobilizing, that's when the attrition is.
By the way, can I
It
get
should be lower in HQ, right?
No. Not that I know, unless they changed something. I'm thinking about just demanding something from just France.
But that's how long you want this war going for.
I mean, nobody can even add anything, so it doesn't matter. Because it's just about that. Like, no side can even add anything.
Why even do this? Because they're gonna...
Because they're idiots that want total war. I mean, the French obviously want Elsass-Lotharingen back, but they're dumb in the way that they did it here. They probably joined thinking that they could demand it.
You have to demand it first, then join.
Now, even then, you can't add anything. Like, you can't even promise anything. There literally cannot be a war goal added.
Well, they want to make that choice. That's fine with them.
Guys, can I get
They
some
are
money?
not supporting Poland. That's
Right
their
now,
only
not.
war goal.
Okay.
What are they doing?
He wants money?
Belgium. I'm.
Yeah, no, they're not.
8.5
That's the
million.
joke. Like, they just want to fight me.
Yeah, but
Because,
they're not gonna
well,
win.
Tommy is... Because Tommy is... Well, he is stupid like that.
Yeah,
Tommy's not
the only thing
Tommy's
that's
not
gonna
thinking
suck
long
is
term.
my convoys are gonna go down.
Tommy's not thinking long term.
And I might lose my trade agreement with France.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
You
Polish Navy is
shouldn't use it normally.
Polish Navy is ironclads only.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I have
Really?
each
Oh.
has only that one, and so they got my part of the navy. So
Oh, that's fine. I got 60. Got a balanced Navy sitting outside. Nothing's getting in now.
Yeah, watch out for the naval invasions because they are coming.
By the time Poland occupied, they won't have time to actually invade.
yeah, like
I got 300.
Yeah, I mean they
troops.
could just move like right now. They could just move their armies to Poland, and that would be their only hope of winning.
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, but
because
the convoy raiding would be terrible.
It will be.
because I am convoy raiding them, and yeah.
So am I.
Russia
Like,
can
as
send.
it is-
Can you send your fleet to the North Sea too? So we have like your fleet is currently sitting in the Baltics.
Also, we're
And
stuck,
there's nothing happening there.
right?
So I
Looks
think
like
with your
we-
fleet we could actually win in the naval game.
with France as well, depending on what they do.
And the game is stuck
Yeah, the game.
because
is stuck.
Felice.
Yeah.
Because Felice is stuck. Yeah.
I shall redeploy both fleets to the North Sea.
Mhm.
So 112, like extra 60 ironclads, 60 frigates to help, hopefully. They'll be there in 9 days.
Oh, and when we're going again. To arms.
And there's the first battle.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I'm crushing him in sea.
how is
don't
the
wanna
amount
hear.
of troops that actually take part in the battle decided? Because it seems totally random to me.
It is kind of random.
Yeah.
Basically, it rolls based on some stats. In this case, like Poland is outnumbered so
Yeah,
brutally
yeah.
hard.
Do you want to be pushing in Alsace?
Yeah, because if they want casualties, they might as well get casualties. Like, I'm just fighting there. So.
Fine. Like, if
German,
something goes wrong, I would
German.
have like 200,000 ready to go
But yeah, you're
in a
right.
few days.
I'm just... you're right, I'm just gonna set everything to defense there, actually. Because, like...
Yeah, we've won this in Poland.
Yeah.
Oh, still frames.
Yeah, they have 9k left, 8k left on the front line compared to 340k.
Yeah.
The Navy seems to be going well.
Looks okay so far.
4 battles going on. Ooh, I'm fighting British. Am I winning or losing? I'm winning.
Yeah, the Brits get, like... The Brits are getting punched hard in the face. Like, look at the stats. Like, I'm straight up 10 points above the British fleets in stats.
They've got mortars compared to my frigates, and I'm still
You
beating them.
do not really lose ships in naval warfare, right? Because of how it works. You
I mean,
lose
you
just manpower.
you lose people in the
Yeah.
you lose
Oh,
people in the ships, and they just recruit extremely slowly.
Hang on, Britain is warring you.
What is Britain?
Britain is warring you.
Yep.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I have a
guys-
random uprising in Poland, and the Brits and the
Yeah,
French
yeah.
decided to just join.
I see. Are you sinking their convoys? I feel like that could harm them hard.
I mean, have you seen their fleets and our fleets? Like, our fleets are fighting it out in the North Sea, and I am currently
Did you say
like
you have-
convoy raiding in the Atlantic.
Wait,
So
I-
I am working on it.
They are
That's,
not-
by the way, it's no longer that brutal. It's no longer as brutal as it used to be with the convoy
But it's
raiding.
Still punishing for Britain.
It is
considering
punishing.
that they
No,
have
it is super
They have massive overseas market. And,
I know, it's super punishing. It's just not as backbreakingly hard anymore as it used to be. Because it used to be that, like, they now increased the number of convoys you regenerate by 4 times in peace. Because that was the big problem. That as peacetime...
yeah, they are not convoy raiding me, by the way. Maybe
Oh,
they forgot.
yeah, they are also not convoy raiding me. Like,
oh, they're raiding me.
they're raiding in the Mediterranean then, probably.
No, not against me. It
They are
should be
raiding. It is France raiding in the Black Sea.
Oh, okay. But yeah, my enemy in default... What?
Yeah, Poland is in default.
Poland.
Ah,
probably.
Poland. Yeah, of course.
Okay,
They
so
had
it's,
0 GDP for whatever reason.
it's still
Okay.
0?
I mean, yeah, they do
Or they don't have
because like
market access to anything. so
yeah,
that-
they don't have anything.
Alright.
Like what
Oh,
market are they even?
yeah.
They're their own market, and they don't.
Of course.
I mean, they have like harbors, but
Yeah, I mean, you made
yeah,
it-
they only have one port because my ports are in Elbe,
Yeah,
and so they
this-
don't have convoys, so they can't. They can't even trade.
This
And-
war
have
is
a bit
over
of
in like
iron.
3 weeks.
Yeah, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
both of the areas are heavily industrialized with specialized industries, so they're not producing anything what they're consuming. They're just sitting there with nothing.
Nice. Hey, baked goods.
British Polish uprising succession is achievable through capitulation. Plus 432.
Mm-hmm.
I think they managed to accept the peace now. And we have port laws. Ah, bureaucracy is a bit an issue now.
GG.
Waste of awards.
Can I
Yeah,
have
what
some
the fuck?
monies now?
Can I have some monies now, please?
America's going to war with China.
Oh, by the way, I have more GDP now than France. France super dropped in this war. They lost like 10 million.
So did I.
Yeah, they lost a huge amount of money because they stopped the trade with me during the war, obviously,
And
that
with
hurt
me,
them a lot.
so that was
Yeah.
a lot, actually. Good point.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Stay with me. I can't exactly had a note
Do I
with this.
still have a... I probably lose the trade deal, right? When that happens. Yeah.
You shouldn't.
No,
Did
I
you?
did. I didn't lose my trade
Yeah, normally-
routes, but I lost my trade deals, and that's why my bureaucracy went super down.
Oh, yeah, then you should probably talk to France.
I actually lost interest.
Yeah,
Wow.
actually,
Wow, how the hell did that happen?
let's send them a trade deal and see if they agree. Honestly, I'm still making money despite having a lot of unrealized taxes, so maybe it's better for my economy if I don't trade with them. No, I am trading right now, but somehow I'm making a ton of money.
Guys, I really need a bailout. I'm paying way too much. And
Why do I have a choose with thing? 6 months. Okay. Gotcha. Keep the war going for 6 months. Give me a card.
Declined! But let's see how I can hurt them. Oh yeah, I should probably start slowly switching to the next construction method. Very slowly.
as I'm paying more on interest than I actually can afford. Fuck, why is it so high?
Imagine having interest in the game.
25k interest, this is possible.
I'm gonna go grab a dinner. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Grab.
What the fuck? The petite bourgeoisie wants to enact autocracy, and they're gonna make a coup. That's not good.
Who paused?
Klein.
Who's Klein? Klein is... East India Company.
Maybe lag or something.
That's gonna be annoying.
All my trade routes with glass are collapsing with
With who?
because I'm switching to the next production method, so I need a ton more glass. Also, I should probably try to lower my taxes because people are still not happy.
I find by testing the only way I can really get my unhappiness down is...
Kimaru! Kimaru! Hello guys! Kimaru! Kimaru? Kimaru? Is he alive?
He is, but he is also kind of sick, so...
Oh. Are you too sick to talk?
Looks like it, I don't know.
Okay, because I wrote to him and he didn't respond, so I guess he's just too sick in general.
Too sick in general.
Too sick, bro. Alright.
You're gonna try and buy squares. Almost certainly.
Yay! Elected bureaucrats, nice. So that solves my issues with administration for a bit. And landowners are almost out. That was fast.
Egypt back, anything significant happened?
Nah,
Yeah,
nothing.
Apparently he sent you a message and you've not replied.
New York skyscraper.
Are the remains of the front lines still on your map in Poland?
No.
Oh, okay. They still are for me, which is interesting.
So yeah, no, they just thought that they made me mad in doing so. I don't even know. Like, yeah.
I mean,
Also, offered a lot.
realistically, no, sorry.
Somehow Poland turned 40 of my heavy ships into light ships.
Huh.
That only heavy ships, but they're all only light ships now, somehow.
Pro AI.
Yeah,
You wish you could moves like this.
Oh, no, but you can't switch like
Doesn't
that.
even work like
no,
that.
it's, no, listen. They just got the building, but the building actually doesn't dictate what it is. So they got the building, and it just, I guess it was randomly.
No,
Well, it was
but,
iron-
like,
it was
army
ironclad.
didn't change. Like, it was ironclads before, and now it's monitors. Like, it switched from heavy to light ships.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But since
Very
they
strange.
didn't
I
exist
think the
before,
army
so-
didn't do it. Did it? No. Doesn't look like it.
No, I'm pretty sure they switched because their fleet reappeared in the port and leaving. But I don't know how they switched.
Oh, Italy is no longer a great power, by the way. They have fallen off. Because Britain is
surprised.
so far ahead of everyone. 3.
Oh yeah, but you're right, actually. They also changed all the army to infantry, now that I'm looking through it. Like, all the Polish armies got changed to infantry. Now that sucks hard. Like, that's one hell of a bug report. Because you can't switch. I have to, like, literally break down and erect new barracks for that. And my naval mix is all fucked up now because of that.
Just build new ones, so the mix adds up to.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
But you have to deconstruct them and then rebuild. That's the issue.
I mean, no, I don't, because I
No,
got
just build new ones
I
on
got
top.
technology. Yeah, I got technology, and I got new technology, so I can get 10 more levels of fleet now. And so I'm
Right.
just building new new heavy ships on top of the fleet. But yeah, it is very strange.
In 18 months.
Okay,
And some
Bosnia
unincorporated.
is going to become a tobacco state, which is kind of like it is in real life. Cheap cigarettes from Bosnia.
There we are, ruling the East complete. The floors of Valovka will be the finest in the nation.
Hey guys, can I get the bailout now, please? It's hurting so much.
So. Okay.
7 million in debt. How old? I'm already supporting Egypt. I can't. And then shop over artillery.
Hmm?
I've got shrapnel artillery.
Nice.
Where are you gonna shrapnel artillery?
Like regular artillery, but shrapnel.
I didn't ask what I asked where in the tree I meant.
Oh, breach loading artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Tier 3.
I have to research
Military.
rifling before that, and I'm momentarily focusing on society, like 3 anyway. So
Yeah, now I'm
That's
doing.
not really worth it all that much if you're not like.
the construction, no, right? Also pharmaceuticals for healthcare.
This American war with China is not going well.
Oh yeah, they did go for the trade port.
Yes, in Beijing.
Let's see that war.
The US have more deaths than China.
Yep.
Still can't
I mean, it
complain.
is 600.
I got land from China.
And Americans have 86 battalions still. And they had a huge debt at the end of last session, so...
So did UK.
Yeah, because UK's debt was because they switched all of their construction buildings to the steel frame all at once.
I mean, I did that too, but like I prepared my economy for like 3 years before that, so that when I get the technology, I have extremely cheap steel and extremely cheap glass.
No, that's why I built. That's why my construction's all spread out, so I can just do it in stages.
Yeah, I'm also.
I have it spread out too, but it's like
I cannot afford it to do it at once. It's just
God,
it costs
no,
more anyways, you know, even if you have decent prices.
They fucked up all the production methods. I just noticed.
Yep.
Oh
In the
yeah.
Polish
Oh
part,
yeah. I
like,
hate
they
that.
did all the shitty ones. Yeah. At least you now can say put it on standard, and have it somewhat unfucked.
Haven't realized taxes somewhere. Oh, in a lot of places actually.
Level 4 healthcare, level 4 education, level 3 police.
Should probably look into boosting my police. But I need a lot more bureaucracy for that.
Yeah, the US is out of
Hey,
taking
Eurus
me.
wants a new obligation. We want a new obligation. 7.63 million.
Where do you even have these debt from?
Building stuff.
How are you in 7 million debt?
Like, I mean, of course I can pay those peanuts. Like, I literally have more on. I didn't even have to go into debt to pay that one. Because yeah.
Oh wow, that is a quite the political movement there.
Why? What happened?
He's enact universal suffrage, radicalism extreme 85.
I'm not enacting it. They wanted me to.
I can see it.
When I try to enact it, industrialists are gonna.
Oh yeah, they're gonna flip.
I'm trying to juggle those guys. It's not working right now.
Supported law enactment cancelled plus 30, but that's a problem.
Yeah, what sucks for me is all my kings are landowners, but landowners are like super low power, so all my governments have low. What do you call it? Low legitimacy. So I actually think I need to think about switching from that fast, but that might not be easy because only intelligence actually wants to switch.
I'm gonna be an issue because I want to switch to census suffrage from more democracy, but both the church and the landowners will become radicalized, and they're like 30% of the country, so it's like a bit too high.
A bit.
Yep, a bit.
Yeah, I was wondering actually a while ago, why is Moravia the place with the worst literacy in all of Austria-Hungary? That's because they don't have any schools. Only now they're getting them with the incorporation. I wonder how much boost to tax I will get. Let's see. Not much. Like net 2k or something.
God, Egypt's getting expensive to bankroll. 43k a week. At some point in Egypt, we're going to have to wean you off this because, I mean, not yet, but at some point.
I understand that that's not go forever, but do tell me in advance when you'll be planning to do that, please, because.
Oh no, I'm still okay with doing it.
Yeah, sure. But
I
when
just,
it comes to that you will need to do it, please tell me in advance so I can prepare myself for it.
You're not going to do anything, but you just need to prepare yourself mentally.
Well, he's gonna lose 43k income.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's only like 8 construction yards. Or construction sectors.
Okay, maybe I can now think about lowering the taxes.
Yeah, nice little deficit here, 20k deficit, but I've got 2.8 in reserve, million in reserve. And we're still building more universities.
Oh, Mexico dropped.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We only have 85 universities. Innovation 314 if it was uncapped. With technology spread between 38 and 137.
And he's back.
Guess who's back?
Mexico.
Singapore.
Human rights into mutual funds, into dual frame buildings, into boom. Can we deploy?
Okay, in a year I will have the oil tech, so that will be.
Oh, Felice is pausing the game.
Not for me, but it is. It's not paused, but it's not moving forward.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
How do I make people in Montenegro rich? Oh, maybe they're pissed off because they are being oppressed. Oh yeah, they're 90% Sunni. That would explain a lot of things. And,
yeah, I can guess you still got
yeah. Yeah, I am trying to remove it, but I need to. Because ideally, I would like to accept the Sunni people.
I mean, it's only influences people who don't like it. No.
Ukrainian President Zelensky surprisingly landed in Frankfurt. And that is surprising indeed. Normally the pilot would do that.
Good point.
I mean, my state, we used to have a governor who did that. Like our prime minister in the 80s, he did that at one point.
May I remind you of President W. Bush?
Did he do that too?
Who was a military pilot?
He wasn't also Belgium king. Just every so often
The Dutch king is a pilot, I think.
Would actually just go on a flight with KLM.
Well, ours was actually a NCO during the time when everyone was in holidays. So, but he was also a like part-time pilot, like a hobby pilot. One of these hilarious things. Political rivals attacked him for that. Because he was an NCO in the Nazi army. He was drafted. Like he was literally
it
drafted
was-
and put into that position. How
And-
dare he getting drafted?
In Poland, it's still a thing where the peace is accusing Tusk
Oh,
of
yeah,
having
Herr
a
Tusk.
grandpa
Yes.
in the
Again,
Wehrmacht.
Tusk has. Yeah. Again, Tusk.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
how did it go?
force
Again,
conscripted, like a lot of
Again,
people were.
Stoßzahn has been installed. Yes. But yeah, it's just one of these pathetic things that some people do.
Pathetic.
And yeah, I mean, it's the Social Democrats are doing or have been doing that a lot in the past, because what they were basically doing was they would basically complain that, oh, you're a Nazi collaborator because look here, we were in hiding and you weren't. Well, yeah, no shit. He was 16. Like, what do you expect? And meanwhile, all of the union politicians that were old enough to be relevant at the time, yeah, they were hiding. Like, our first chancellor, Adenauer, he was hiding in a monastery. Like, Benedictinian monks took him in as a refugee and hid him there.
We are going pretty slow right now, right?
I mean,
So
it's
just
been.
me.
I mean, it's been nearly 2
Oh,
years, and we're 5 years, 6 years into the game.
Mm.
About 3 years, 3 years an hour, which is about average.
Something in my throat.
Yeah, let's just feel it struggling against people.
Okay.
Oh, apparently US was losing battles when they were 1v1 with China. Is this war
Yes.
over or is it still ongoing?
Still ongoing.
Still ongoing, yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting much more than that.
Jodhpur. Oh, look. Britain is doing
The
another
Americans
remote
have
invasion.
the Americans have more dead and wounded than China.
Yeah, I mean, what they could do is have USA invade, attack Portugal, and like sell them Macau, and that would work, I think, right?
Yeah, but still.
And Portugal is in the British market anyway, so it's not like they benefit from having Macau. Or what is that province actually?
Beijing is what he wants.
It's
like, why are they not just piecing out? It's very obviously
They
not
cannot,
going anywhere.
I think AI doesn't want to.
They can. Yeah, but that's the thing. They don't want to. Both of them could just agree on a white peace, because nothing is going to happen in this.
I mean,
China is not being
nothing will
played. So.
Oh, right. China is AI now.
Yeah, Draco is role playing.
There's going to be a minor civil war in Egypt, so don't get surprised when it pops up.
Oh, again?
I can deal with it. Yes, it's landowners again.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry, I have my Syrian army is skirmish infested. Yes.
Do you need to switch to that? I mean, yes, it helps reduce their power, but it's not served them.
It's going to be only a minor revolt. I should have a big enough army to deal with it.
Only going to be a minor revolt. Famous last words.
Well, my concern is that if Tommy decides
There are
to
4 states guaranteed, and
well, my concern is more if Tommy decides to be a little bit cheeky and decide to intervene.
I mean, what do you mean a little bit? He definitely is going to do that.
Who is going to intervene?
Tommy. In Egypt.
Against
when they go
Egypt? Against Egypt?
Because he's gonna intervene into anything we do by now. I mean, if you may have noticed.
Egypt's got a civil war coming up.
Yeah, but Egypt is not me or Germany, so it should be fine. I think.
I could see it being that Tommy will threaten to intervene unless Egypt gives him the Suez.
Yeah, something like that. And
That'll be the deal.
yeah, and like,
Oh my god.
Britain can't have the Suez. Like, we are going to intervene on Egypt's side if that's the threat. Because, yeah, no. They're already so land grabby.
Grabby fingers.
I mean, they can't
Yeah,
like,
literally,
they can't
like-
grab anything from. I mean, they can't grab anything from the intervention in Civil War, can they?
No,
No, they can't.
but we will.
No.
It'd be more difficult for us to ship troops to you
Yeah.
because they'll just convoy raid.
So we're gonna convoy raid him if he does.
Oh yeah.
Should be coming. Okay, next month.
Wait. Why are there animist people in Bulgaria?
Migration?
Isn't that a thing? I thought it was just a thing in the game.
Wait.
Like, that there was some animist group there.
What's
might have also
Azande
been-
culture group?
Say again?
Azande. Oh, it's Africa.
can-
Yeah, it's probably just.
Oh yeah, then
Okay.
then it's migrants.
Oh, they
probably.
got there through Egypt somehow. What?
Where are these animists?
In Bulgaria. They're actually all over the place. Yeah.
Oh,
but,
Ottomans. Oh.
Yeah, there's just some Africans somehow in there.
I mean, apparently I've got 280. I've got 284,000.
Oh,
worker.
because they're in the British
Oh, they're ganging
market.
up.
Never mind, that's obvious.
Oh look, the French and the Brits are now ganging up on Siam together.
Yeah, last time Britain fought
Represent Siam, you say?
So same
They're
issue last.
demanding protectorate. So
Oh well then. Well, if they're
Yeah.
in one play, they can't intervene. No, perfect timing then.
And the Dutch are the Dutch East Indies are supporting Siam, and Great Britain is taking New Guinea from
Yeah.
them. Last time
Yeah.
France went for Siam, the East India Company actually kicked them out. That was the
Yeah.
Alsace-Lorraine War.
like,
Oh,
imagine being that pathetic that France and Britain just
told you
work
it's going to
together
be
like
minor.
that. It's like I don't.
Because it's the same player as the one that was
Yeah.
on Ottoman Empire.
Ottoman player.
But it's
Yeah, but
better
it's
this
just
way
so
than
ridiculous.
not to have any France at all.
It's the same. It's the
Yeah,
same
but
issue happened last first campaign. France UK teamed up, and it's like, well, you
Yeah,
kind of
but-
ruin the
but
whole.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's just always how it happens. It's always the, oh yeah, but what are they supposed to do? But it's just what they do. I mean, our Holy Alliance, aside from it actually being historical, it only happened because of the bullshit France and Britain were pulling. And I'm not even gonna start on the Ottoman Empire nonsense, where the British just, you know, it's just very frustrating when you have one side trying to do a roleplay multiplayer campaign, and the other side just trying to min-max AI domination. Because
We'll see what happens
but-
since apparently after the Christmas we're gonna get a new Great Britain, so that's gonna change things. Maybe like I guess Indian player maybe steps up to be Great Britain or something. I don't know.
So Belgium just broke.
Yep. Finally, it broke.
Oh, is that you?
Struggle it anymore.
Capitalist revolt.
Well,
Oh wow.
Are you?
Dina?
Which one are you playing?
I'm playing the southern one.
Okay.
Also, I don't have any troops. So
Oh yeah, you have actual 0 troops, but you can mobilize. How many you can mobilize? Which has the bigger population? Oh, the other guys also have bigger population.
What would
You
happen?
could just ask.
What would happen if that?
Can you join this?
Could be able.
Yes.
Germany
Yeah,
could
he
be able
should
to.
be able to because.
Yes, I can.
I mean, my best, my Syrian army, which is the only one which has skirmish infantry, most of it is low, so that alone should wipe the floor with them. But yes, my army is twice as big as theirs, so it should be a steamroll.
Ask to become subject or ask to transfer state.
Ask him for Luxembourg. You actually cannot do that.
That's impossible.
Nah.
Yeah, that's the joke. I can literally just ask for the.
The state he's trying to conquer. The state he's trying to take back? Yeah, I want it.
Yeah, that's like big diplo you can do with AI
Oh.
So give me states I want, and that's all you can do.
So
Oh,
should I mobilize, or should I just let your professional army handle it?
My army can do that. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
like
have to do anything really.
Belgians
Like
probably
I'm
don't even matter.
only standing the cavalry corps because it should be that easy of a job.
Egypt, you got this, or do you need help?
It's okay. I have twice the army of the rebels. And financially, I'm doing fine as well.
Well, at least the bankrolls are slightly cheaper now.
Yeah, and I also got the Suez Canal Company, which is 50,000.
And you got the Italians as well. Hmm. Italy players actually just joining in as well.
I like his great power again, but not for long.
Oh, I know why, because they're doing the treaty thing of Eastern Mediterranean stability. And,
By the way, you're getting the Helmut von Moltke. He's probably gonna die on the campaign because he's over 70.
Nah, he might survive. People live long.
Wait,
and
he's already
happy lives.
70 and 75? What?
76,
Yeah, he was.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Moltke was ancient at the time already.
Pretty early.
Yeah. Like, keep in mind, Moltke was already a general in the war between Austria and Prussia.
Oh wow,
Like,
Americans
he
might.
How old is the Schlieffen-Moltke plan then? What the fuck?
It is really old. That's the problem. Like, it was a plan. The plan was like from the 1870s. It was literally, okay, now we have an empire. How do we do it? Also, actually, was it because there's two Moltkes? Like, there's a Moltke the Elder and Moltke the Younger, and this is the Elder.
The Americans are gonna land in China, I think.
I don't even think they're related because the younger one is from World War II. World War One, I mean.
Oh, the Americans finally gonna do it.
40 years
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it. They got a few wins, and they will need like 2 more, I think. But they seem to be winning now.
I mean, that's great, but they need Beijing.
Yeah.
That's gonna do nothing for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a moral win.
Yeah.
Oh no, my Slovenes are going away. How many do I lose?
Okay, China's army's getting weaker now.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean,
just
yeah,
like,
they're recruiting slower, but like they
on
can
the
just draft
mainland.
people.
Yeah, but they can't retrain them. That's the issue. They can't.
Yeah, but they
replenish.
can draft more.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they
there's
can.
no way they have that many casualties that they can't like balance that out.
Oof, like 1/4 of my Slovenia just went to South Dakota. Oof.
Yeah.
And you need to up the government wages a little bit.
Goddamn
The fees
Slovenes.
bit.
They're not even league
Yeah,
that
the-
bad.
Cavalry squadron doing its job.
Ooh, import from Germany.
Really, they're raiding? Come on, I don't want to sink your fleet. Please tell them to stop raiding. I don't want
East
to
India Company
sink your
is
fleet.
more GDP than Great Qing, which I'm actually not sure how big of the difference is at the beginning of the game.
Quite big.
Yeah.
About 100 million.
They've got
Like, the
up?
difference is quite massive, actually. Beginning.
What's the pop difference between them? I would imagine Qing is still bigger.
Yeah, twice population for
still-
Qing.
Yeah.
It's just because one is a player that is getting supported by another player. Because it's him and Britain working together.
Yeah, it's just a
While
giant
the other
market.
is China.
And,
Yeah, that is the support.
That's what their GDP per capita is £1, 7p.
Yeah.
They're 73rd in the world, just behind me. I would guess they still have a huge amount of peasants. Yeah, still like 2/3 peasants. Ooh, do I go for research into bolt action rifle or Hank Frank machine gun? Hank Frank machine gun it is.
Okay, where's it going? I like how armies just never leave. They are fully occupied,
Yeah.
so they're just chilling around.
Yep.
I'll take the hit if I do this. Oh, that's an expensive hit.
Wouldn't they like accept now?
Nope.
Huh.
Now they should.
Ish.
But I can't propose. Ah, yeah. You just wait until the surrender, I guess.
We can do that. But normally they accept before the 100% is hit in a case like
it
that.
says they have peace acceptance.
By the way, since we talked about the whole Modern Warfare thing, I looked that one up, like, before the session started. On PC, it's 172 gigabytes. On PlayStation 5, it's 240 gigabytes. But on PC, there was a day one patch that increased it from 170 to 230. So, yeah.
Okay, so probably difference between Steam servers and
Yeah,
Microsoft servers.
basically.
Right.
But yeah, they because they just don't. Huh?
I was wondering why petite bourgeoisie hates children not working, but apparently it's because of their leader.
Oh yeah, that
Wait,
can
they have
happen.
190 peace acceptance, but I can't propose the deal because of the revolution.
What? That's strange.
Yeah.
Right.
Will they ever just surrender?
Did you click the annex, Wargo?
I can't. It says unpressed.
Maybe you just need to wait till
no,
they... It's gonna be over in like 6 weeks.
You have to click on the annex itself.
I can't. You can't click it.
Okay. That is strange. They're 250 peace acceptance deep now.
Huh?
Okay, the rebel is in minus now. So
I'm gonna sell China cannons to use on Americans. They're still fighting.
Yes.
But I guess nothing is happening at this point.
There we go.
Thank you.
Have fun reorganizing your country, because they absolutely screwed over everything.
Yeah, how much did you... Yeah, if Flanders had more or less equal GDP to Wallonia, it halved.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it's not looking good overall. Taxation, infrastructure.
Hanover, what the fuck?
Yep, Hanover has oil. Hanover and Elbe. Like, Lower Saxony just has a bit of oil.
Württemberg should also have oil now. There's shale oil here.
Shale oil isn't, like, considered, because that's not really...
Didn't do it at a time.
Yeah.
It requires more
Oh, but
modding.
they got way more. I have 30 rigs possible here now. It used to be just 5.
Well, didn't they increase? They just like a massive increase from 1.2, wasn't it?
Yeah,
30
it was part of that. Pretty sure.
Good amount, to be honest.
Austria, how is your engine supplies looking?
Good. I think I'm top 1 producer of engines.
Well, it's
Very
moving.
good, because I'm gonna be top 1 consumer of engines, because I got the automatic irrigation for wine now.
Oh right.
Wait,
And I'm also, like,
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
I also
put
just
some
got that.
monkeys down.
wait, it's most industries are
and the war is done.
His most industries are fully employed, and he's actually got minus 19 price. His market's overproducing.
Dump like 10 oil rigs already.
Okay, war is over.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Fast.
Time to unfuck the economy.
The unfucking shall commence.
Oh my god. All of land just makes no money.
Just pumped up my automation. So it's probably to the detriment. Oh yeah, it's very much like, look at my GDP. That jump down is just cause I just fired like 200. I just fired, let me see. I just fired 300,000 people.
That.
I automated everything to maximum automation at one go now.
That's a bold move to make.
Well, somebody has to make it. I started to have the problem that stuff in the market got too cheap. And, like, labor got short, so I did what has to be done.
Got like 48% of my country is just peasants. It's like, yeah, my employees are just peasants. Like, yep, I need you to, get jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm exporting more engines at this point than I'm consuming. And I still have a low price.
Yeah.
I would maybe want some better wine income, because that's the best thing I could get with my engines.
Yeah, my wine is really fucking cheap now. Like, it's on minimum price.
It also works on.
I'm number 1 producer by almost double.
Oh, I actually have a good amount of cash crops, so maybe could remove my silk issue, remove my tobacco issue. That would be pretty nice. Crash fabric prices, why not?
Yeah, please do.
Well, let's see what happens. You might be getting a bit less engines for a bit, because the import is gonna adjust.
That's okay.
No, it's still below the average price somehow.
Yeah. But my consumption is going up even more, because I'm building a whole bunch of railway now, because I noticed that I can actually build a whole bunch of railway with profit because of how because of transportation. And so I'm doing that now. I'm just building for profit railway now. And yeah. Then I'm gonna automate even more, because that will allow me to automate more mines, because I don't have all the transportation on yet.
Call it a mine. Oh, maybe I can lower my wages a little bit. That would be so nice. Yes. Nice.
There's peace between the China and the US.
And it doesn't actually say what the peace is, right? Yeah, I guess.
America didn't get a they don't have a treaty port.
But that's and I think
don't have a treaty port,
the messages about what happens in the peace deal, even if you're part of the war, I think they're bugged, because like all the things are showing up for me, and only the thing that actually happens.
Well, it also doesn't have an interest in the area.
Can I? Oh, I can even lower the military.
You can see in the diplomacies, because you can see if they pay stuff or something like that.
Well, China's still unrecognized, so China didn't get what they wanted, and there's no war up going in between the two of them. So
there's also there's like no American
Beijing trade port.
Yeah.
Still an ambitious goal there by Joshua to go for Beijing.
I mean, it's not Beijing itself, after all. The trade port is just like one province, so.
Oh yeah, but still.
It's the tiny thing. But yeah. Here, what even is it? It would have been Tianjin. Tianjin
Yeah.
would have been the province. Yeah. It's so weird because Qingdao is written differently here. It's written Qingdao, like Qing as in the... Like, is Great Qing, is that pronounced Qing? Because the city of Qingdao is pronounced Qingdao, according to the Chinese I know. But
No,
here they
Qing-
decided...
Yeah, it's just a
Qingdao.
weird Latinization.
Yes, because like Great Qing and Qingdao, they're just not pronounced, like, they're also not written like each other. Even it's not even close, like in Chinese. It's just a bit strange. It's just such a strange
Yeah,
decision.
it was an American who made the transliteration from Japanese to Latin alphabet, and they still cannot read it. Like
Yeah,
phonetically.
because it's like so far away from how it's actually pronounced. It's ridiculous. Like, what's funny is, if you do the translation and you use the letterization of like American, you know, the official one, it's so far away. While if you use the German one, it's actually quite close. Because our letters are actually pronounced like the letters, you know?
Yeah, that's
You don't
the
have 3 different
biggest
A's.
issue for Americans.
Yeah. It's just so dumb. And the Japanese don't give a shit because they're not using it. Like, they are using kanji and that's it.
And they have their own alphabets.
Yeah, I mean that is.
Yeah,
they have. I mean they have 3. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, human rights.
And they're just using those.
Human rights? What even is that?
Enough about humans' rights! Time to talk about humans' wrongs! Confess your
Oh.
sins and be judged!
40% support for compulsory primary school. Level 5 education, here we come. Now I'm going for mutual fund. Yep, mutual fund.
Oh yeah.
Mutual funds
Oh no,
anymore?
France is catching up to me in GDP. No.
I'm going to switch to commercialized farming.
But I have too many
Destroy-
radicals, I have to lower my taxes.
Destroy the power of the rural folk.
I think Britain did the same thing as I did because they're like they also had a downwards jump. Yeah, they also did that. That's funny. They also automated everything.
Oh, they have the highest GDP per capita, by the way, Great Britain.
Yes.
Number 3 is Serbia.
Well, let's put it this way: UK has pretty much no more peasants on the British Isles. They're just literally labourers.
Yeah.
So they have to they have to start automating now.
Yes. They are. That's also why their GDP growth will, well, it'll become a kind of a bit of an issue soon, because they can't employ peasants anymore, and they can't automate much more. So now it's gonna be down to technology, and to conquering people in Africa, which is like, yeah.
Well, they'll need Well, you're running into what the issue
I mean,
was
look
with
at Gambia. Like,
They'll
just
need-
look at Gambia. You know everything you need to know. He has like 18 art academies there. He's building, like, he's actively building industry there. He's actively building industry in his colonies in order to, like,
your demand.
yeah, to get more workers in the economy. So, yeah. God, meanwhile, America is just so cursed, like all of it.
Know what I'm gonna do before the end of the session? I'm gonna raise my wages to the max and have as much prestige as possible. Oh, a duel! Let's see if it's someone I don't like. Never mind, it's actually people I don't care about. And they're actually both pretty good.
Wish the President of the Republic educators would stop appearing in my land. They don't care. Oh, for fuck's sake, all 3 of them on President of the Republic. No. You got an enlightened Tsar who's an intelligentsia. And a reformer.
I still got my very disliked Chancellor, which I just can't do anything about. Because normally you could just switch
Ooh.
around government, but the industrialists are so powerful.
Oh, 42, yeah.
Yeah, like they alone give me 94 because
Legitimately.
they keep winning the elections so hard. Because the system is so rigged in their favor because it's all about because
Okay.
it's like it's wealth voting. So
Yeah,
Suffering from success.
the capitalists are just running away with every election.
Suffering from success.
Oh.
But what are the culture of Turks? They're Middle Eastern heritage, so maybe I would need a cultural exclusion laws.
That
but no one's
probably
above
won't. That probably won't. Possibly.
I think
No, it won't. It won't.
Oh yeah, any cultural trait with. Yeah,
you have you have a European heritage. You need multiculturalism.
Yeah, you're right. That won't change anything.
You need to get the trade unions. Get the anarchist.
British foreign minister announces sanctions against radical settlers. I mean, the actual name is Pioneers of Pagodia, and I think that's a bit extreme, but okay.
Greece wants an alliance. Let's see.
I want to buy rubber.
How
Who
about
got
that
me rubber?
union though?
I'm tempted here to cancel this enact private schools. It's government decision by industrialists, and if I decline it, I'll get a -7 interest group appeal, I think. But if I preserve public schools, I'll automatically gain 9.2 million individuals as royal, which is very tempting.
Yes.
Might just do it for the education.
Oh no, all my ships are now monitors.
What's the risky move this?
Mm.
I'm gonna do it.
So it always happens.
Switched it. Just
Yay!
Okay.
Church is out. I don't think anyone is. Maybe the Turks are still oppressed, but no, there are no Turks in Hungary, Austria.
Oh, can't be discriminated against if they don't exist.
Yeah.
"22 states with low standard of living." Yep, don't really care. If I'm being honest.
Wait. Why would France make a colonial administration? I thought those were bad.
I mean...
You get more money, I think.
Yeah, there's like... They made some incentive now. Some incentive so that you want it.
I mean, what you do...
Like, they don't want you to completely manage everything.
No. Essentially, you build up the resources you want, get them employed, and then you make it into a colony.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to get them employed necessarily, you just build the buildings.
Yep.
Because, like, the
demand set up.
Yeah, because, like, your demand will, you know,
keep
they will
going.
put the right stuff in if your demand grows, so... But you have to build the buildings. And you actually only have to build one building, really. because once that one building is profitable, the AI will keep building it. I noticed that when I had an America playthrough a while back, where I ran into the typical "and now all I need is oil" situation.
Mhm.
And I think it was oil or iron. It was like oil and something else. These two things that I needed. And I did the like dominate all of America thing of like turning them into turning all the other American states and like nations into protectorates.
Mhm.
And so as soon as they would be in my market, as soon as they were in my market, they would just start like
Building the bonus you needed.
yes, they would start building those resources because those buildings were making a lot of money, but they would only do so if they already had one. If they had none of that building, it was completely random if they would ever decide to build one, but once they built one, they'd do nothing else because they notice how profitable it is. So you
Still the
just
biggest-
need one to get the incentive going.
Yeah.
It's still the biggest issue of
It's
the
like the
AI.
thing with the electrical stuff and so on. Similar.
Well, they fixed that. They fixed that now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you can
electric is
sponsor them.
development
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's still the issue that it just depends on what the AI's
Yeah.
resource outlook is, what their strategy is.
Yeah.
So like Gran Colombia has expanded their resource industry, so that means that so all the mines and that plantation. I'm surprised Brazil doesn't go for Gran Colombia.
Yeah, Brazil had issues.
It's AI,
Brazil
AI
is,
controlled.
yeah, Gran Colombia is AI, but Brazil is being played.
Yeah, so but you still start like silly on that to start eating them up a little bit.
He's not buying Austrian engines. That's probably his main issue. Yeah, he's buying them from Germany and France. What the hell?
Yeah, Germany's buying them from you, so you're fine.
I assume France as well, to be honest. Everyone is buying from me.
Yeah, I mean, you are. I mean, I've deliberately only built up my motor industries to the minimum level I needed to found a company I needed. And other than that, I completely ignored engine production because,
Yeah,
well, that's what Austria is doing.
Sending most to you.
Yeah.
Engines are kind of nice because they are used throughout the game all the time, and they have a pretty big.
And like general usage only goes up.
Yeah.
Because as tech advances, as tech advances, you need it for so many different things.
Though the companies the Austrians get start kind of suck because, for example, Skoda has artillery as one of the companies, and they're almost never profitable, so you're not getting the bonus.
I mean,
though my motor industries are also not profitable because they're just producing too much stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're
They will
exporting.
be profitable. Getting health insurance?
No, France is gonna overtake me. It's they speeding up so much. I don't think there's much I can do. Maybe if I switch to all, but I have too many radicals at this point. 8 million, even for my population, it's getting a bit much.
Me and Joshua are just literally trading places now between 5th and 6th. Both on 116 million. So I'd argue I got more room. I got more potential.
16 billion.
I'm getting just a million pop every year in pop growth.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually pretty close to a million because I still have no women rights.
I'm at 500,000.
986k, 1.06% growth every year.
Oh yeah, the oil is coming, by the way, guys.
I mean, oil is pretty cheap on my market right now. So.
It's gonna be cheaper.
I haven't discovered it yet.
Let's wait for automobiles. They change a lot. That was my experience from the Swiss game.
Do I have any unincorporated states? Yeah.
I mean, I'm currently still at the point where you can't use oil for much.
Yeah.
I'm
same,
just
to be
using it
honest.
for canned food, and that's it. But I'm already having the pumps, so. But yeah, soon the technology starts hitting where you can actually use it, and then like it goes one direction hard.
Things get interesting.
More grain, I think. Wait, oh yeah, there are some provinces that have bonus to grain.
%69% success for enacting compulsory primary school. Nice. Judge is getting weaker, Gentry's getting weaker, Sargentia is leveling off. De Bourgeois doesn't hate me as much now. Population wise, Presidents make up 47.7% of the population. Not ideal.
Not great, not terrible.
Well, I'm trying to get the from farms to factories.
Mm.
And the only thing I need now is just peasants less than 35%.
Mm.
And then for path to liberalism, I just need to get census suffrage or universal suffrage. Oh, Brazil's banned slavery because the US demanded it. Oh wow.
You can actually notice you can really screw up a nation if you force them to change the government to yours, because all the people react as if you change those laws. So it can really cause some massive.
Well, here's one. Brazil is trying to switch to free trade, and the landowners do not like that idea.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I'm producing so much fabric actually. I'm sending it to all of you guys.
Nobody wants iron.
Yeah. I think I've been overproducing iron at this point.
So
nobody
guys... Yeah, sorry, no, go. I thought you were done.
No, nobody wants wood as well. Sad written noises.
So ChatGPT has developed another human-like quirk, and it's developing more and more human-like intelligence by the day.
What is it?
They have a problem. That what's currently doing, it now developed a quirk where very often if you ask it to do a thing, it will basically just tell you how to do the thing and not do it itself.
Yeah.
Because it's copying like chat stuff online. Like, remember the problem they had with tech support? They fixed it eventually, but it was hilarious.
Yeah, essentially, ChatGPT is getting lazy, is what the guys in the article saying.
Exactly. And specifically what happened there was... let's see.
It's 50-50 light ships to capital ships, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Unless you want to raid, because anything raiding related capital ships get heavy debuffs. But for fighting, it's 50-50, otherwise you get debuffs.
Yeah, I just need more ships because of the prestige, to be honest.
Oh yeah, then it's 50-50. I mean, technically, then you can even go all in on battleships because the actual combat power doesn't matter. Just the theoretical numbers matter.
Yeah,
And the
but
debuff you get is to
technically
organization.
yeah, but ironclads I think are more expensive. Yeah, they need.
Yes, but like they get more.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're like better per sailor.
That's true.
Like if you want just prestige per sailor and everything else doesn't matter, then ironclads and nothing else is actually a good idea. But it's horrible for actual fighting. It's literally a poser army if you do it like that.
Oh, complete and being.
I mean, in a way.
I mean, the Truman Max, you get a friend to play your puppets, have them build your light ships, and you build the heavy ship. And they always follow you?
No, that doesn't work because the problem is
Oh.
it needs to be in the fleet itself. Like the
Oh.
fleet itself gets less organization.
No, yeah, you can't borrow ships.
Yes, I mean you can in battle. That actually works, but it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what's in battle.
I was playing before the latest hotfix, but the AI wasn't borrowing units for attacks. It was still doing the. It wasn't as bad because it wasn't attacking with the tiny stack, but it was just attacking with 1 units every time.
I mean, you can also turn up on yours as well, but it's right at the bottom for some reason where they've hidden it.
Castle is conquered.
Allow borrowing and lending troops. Oh, I've got 5 companies are keeping me going here.
How do I reduce a unit in a region, in a state?
Oh, Judge, I
mean, I want to remove a ship I built in Croatia. I can remove like ships overall, but how do I remove just this one ship in Croatia?
If you go to the fleet, go to the unit details.
Oh, and then I can open. Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Guys, stuff is happening in South America.
Ooh, what's going on there?
Brazil and Mexico are ganging up on Gran Colombia. They're
That's
asking for help.
It's quite a bit of a front line. Wait, actually, maybe it's more than one front line because of the terrain. I actually don't know.
Oh wow, they're taking the north.
Is all there?
They're taking Zulia, Miranda, and Bolivia. Basically the north. The Caribbean bordering state.
Yeah, no, it's AI and they're ganking on AI because then it's completely fine to just map paint. Like there's no tomorrow apparently.
Surely.
I mean, realistically, well, in this period it was down to the US with mono doctrine.
I mean,
as long as it wasn't New World get involved, they didn't really care.
Yeah, but the US is pro. Oh no, don't invade. Europe would absolutely have cared about these kinds of things. They just cared. They just didn't care because there was not one juggernaut that ran over everyone.
And there's the US intervening.
Yeah, of course, because Yacho is helping too. It's like, yeah, it's just the America players decided that that country no longer exists. And yeah. So annoying. And then they wonder why we have higher standard of living and everything when we don't just like go to war every 5 minutes.
Okay, I switched everything to the steel construction. Let's see how my market looks right now. Yeah, more glass, more glass basically, and more steel.
You might actually overtake me in GDP.
Let's see. Maybe I think I'm slowing down a bit though.
You've got your line is steeper than mine.
Yeah.
And as we all know, line go up is the only relevant number.
Of course.
We'll see. I'm still not lowering my radicals, though, despite having pretty low.
Okay, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck?
What?
Dutch East Indies, they're touching my stuff. Guys, they're touching my stuff.
Where?
Never mind, they abandoned support.
Show us on this neutral country where Great Britain is touching you.
Yeah, no, the French. But yeah.
Austria High School, let's go.
They thought that they could jump in without me noticing, apparently.
Right, I need more governments.
Yeah, the rest of those states, by the way, Kimi, are really worthless. But just to get the full state, maybe it's good. But
Yeah,
it's all
it's-
one state, yeah. But it's like barely.
Yes,
an
it's only a
integration.
I don't know, I just wanted so
Actually, it's good for you because at least.
Oh my
like,
god, can I please click anything here? Jesus Christ.
Because of how the state splitting works, so at least you'll get much more. How is it called? Infrastructure, and so on. Because it's not a split state anymore.
As I said, I just want to consolidate 3 quick wars and something.
Yeah, fair.
In my months, I got mutual funds, and my god, we're going to public trading for all building. The free market will get the hand of the market will guide the economy. An economy from now on.
I must say that felt nice when the French just immediately dropped it after I decided, no, you're not just ganking on my guy.
Oh, oil in Moldova. That's actually not much for me, but.
Apparently, their uprising is exporting sugar to me. Ambitious.
Alright, Romania is fairly oil wealthy, I think. Well, not just Romania, the entire area around the.
Oh, Egypt
Carpathian.
is the next nation behind Italy in becoming a great power.
Yep.
Yes, but
Yeah, so
like,
I would think like Mexico would be, or Japan. Oh, Japan is the other unrecognized player.
Yes, Japan is a player. They did like nothing to interact with anyone, as Japan does.
Well, the roleplay.
Yes,
blame them.
as I said, as Japan does.
Roleplay.
That is commendable.
I've seen that plan. It's like, I wonder who's going to get their plan in northern China.
I need to switch from monarchy because it's killing me actually. But everyone will hate it. Ideally, I would have church and landowners be irrelevant. Wait, landowners are super pissy anyway. What happened to them? Oh, because they got kicked out of government and they had a petition going on.
Yeah, that's gonna really.
Yeah, they're super pissed now.
Yeah, I think it's like -20. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I could, but they're gonna not like me kicking out their generals anyway. They have like 3. We'll see. They have so much clout at this point.
I mean, honestly, the bold move here. I know. 4 years time. Piss off the landowners. Exile your current ruler. Your heir is a market liberal.
Yeah, but he's also a landowner, which is a problem because of my.
Yes, but better to have a market liberal than a moderate.
Yeah, but you know the issue is legitimacy basically. That's my biggest issue currently.
oh, Lahaj has no army.
Intelligentsia doesn't like me too for some reason. Oh, it's because I keep cutting their wages. Never mind. That's fair. How much would they hate? I mean, they hate me already. How much worse can it get? The issue is the change from monarchy would piss off both the church and landowners, and Like they're both barely above 5, but still close enough. They get marginalized at 4%, or is it 3?
5.
It's no 5 is it was 4 or 3, but I don't remember. I think
Yeah.
it's like below 4. Because at 5 they go up, but they no longer go down once they're below 5. There's a threshold now, so that they no longer become like recognized, unrecognized, recognized, unrecognized if they always jump.
Okay.
You know, if they keep jumping between 3.9 and 4.1, then they stay unrecognized the entire time. While if they jump between 5.1 and 4.9, they stay recognized.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same with like when they like you. Like you get it when they are at 10, but you only lose it when they're at like 7. So that it no longer jumps up and down constantly if you're at the edge.
There we are, mutual funds. Homesteading is going to be changed to commercialized agriculture, which will piss off the rural folk, but I don't care about you lot. You already hate me.
Oh! There we go. Yet another one.
Everyone, thank you.
Another one of them city failures that just secretly hate us.
And now everything's being switched to publicly traded.
Cha-ching.
Oh, because you're at the point... So I see you're still at the point where you want more capitalists.
Of course.
No,
Yeah,
I've
I don't
already
want-
reached the point where I want less.
I don't want more capitalists. I want less.
Christ, what's
landowners.
happening to British
Actually,
GDP?
wait.
I'm about to take them over if it keeps going like that. Oh, right, because they have full employment now. Ah!
Yep.
They have full employment and they don't have enough automation tech. So they're capped.
Private influence. Nice.
They capped.
And
Well.
I don't think they have enough universities. Well, I think they're just at the limit.
You don't think what? I didn't understand the first part.
I don't think they have enough universities to make full use of their literacy.
Okay, that's crazy if that's the case.
I think they might be on the edge of having enough.
Okay, because I've been sitting on like 209 uncapped and currently 150 capped. Because I just, at the very start, I built a bunch of universities all over the place, so I just don't have to give a shit about it anymore for the rest of the game.
Yep.
And they didn't do it?
Well, that's right. Russia currently has 498 innovation uncapped.
Who?
Russia.
Russia?
500 uncapped.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, it really pays off when because Russia gets.
No, never mind. They have more than me. They just have worse education, because you can see it in the country thing if you hover over literacy. They have less literacy, so their actual research is lower, but they have 216 uncapped versus my 200 uncapped and your 500 uncapped.
I mean, it really pays off in catching up when
it does. I mean, Austria has the same as me, so it's like everyone did this when they can afford it.
Yeah, because they remembered eventually they have to build universities. And even the start.
And I mean, it's such a dumb system.
And my issue is not. My issue, what? Ooh, that's a bit of a revolution there. Extreme. Okay, I think
I just really dislike the university system because it makes no sense. Like, historically speaking, it is absolute fantasy. There were no, like, 5,000... university, 50,000 people work in the Moscow University currently, in 1878. Like, the Moscow University maybe has 50,000 people today if you count the students. But this is not the students, this is the people working there, this is the faculty. And that's just ridiculous.
Gotta pump out those papers.
And that's why, like, I really dislike it. Especially since, like, the dedicated research in the sense of this government is now actively pursuing a research project. Like, Thomas Edison invented that. That wasn't really a thing before Thomas Edison. That's the whole reason why he was so big. It wasn't that he invented stuff, it was that he used patents. He hired people that had ideas, and he paid them a wage, and in turn he got the patent, and then he made money with the patent. Like that was his whole concept, and with that he basically, as evil as it sounds to harness science like that, that's how science as we know it today got going. Like that's how modern research departments and research centers became a thing, because it now became a sensible business decision to do research.
It's reason to invest, essentially.
Yes, exactly. It gave it a reason to invest, and that's how that became a thing. And it just, yeah. And in the game, it just starts like that.
It's always fun that you have a US complaining about China stealing their tech IP, and it's like, yep, and you stole British IP.
Yes.
Those first textile mills of yours, you know, they weren't American, were they?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of funny stuff in that regard. I've seen a documentary like way ago, and it was like about steam engines. It was really stupid the way it was set up, because it was basically, the coal mill, like the coal mines in Wales, they are in dire need because they have these these first generation super bad steam engines that they're using to pump out water, and they're burning so much precious coal, and this new invention is desperately needed, and, you know, as if the mines were just on the brink of, like, the entire economy was on the brink of collapse in 17-something.
Yeah, that's stupid. It was more the fact that they had to pump hot water, so they made a basic engine, and the fuel that they had coal, which was cheap to get.
Exactly.
And this slowly improved the engine, and eventually went, we could use this in other areas.
Yes.
Let's try it.
But this is before other areas, because this is at the time where it was just done in mines. Because, yeah, as you said, that's how it started, and from there it was like, we have this thing that can do work, maybe we can make it do other work, like push a cart.
We're trying to improve our textile mills here. What can we do with this engine?
Yeah. So you see that thing so that guy invented a thing which is basically a textile mill. All you need to do is just, like, turn this wheel. If only we had a machine that was good at turning a wheel. But yeah, but that was before that. That was like 17-something, like 1770s, like Frederick the Great's time, because it was specifically about Frederick the Great among others. And the entire story was just about Frederick the Great being slandered for stealing IP. That was what the actual documentary was actually about, because of how evil he was, because that British guy, he invented the steam engine that is like the second generation, you know, not the very first super inefficient ones, but the, what's it called?
A spag engine or something like that? Or the one that comes after?
Yeah, I don't remember which one, but, like, you know, there was a very first generation of steam engines, the atmospheric engine, I think it was called, which had like 0.5% efficiency or something ludicrously low like that. And then the second generation had like 5%, which was an insane jump. And this jump, like that technology of this second generation of steam engines, which is where it started to like actually become considered.
Yeah. So you had the high pressure one from Newcomb, beginning of the 18th century, and then you had James Watt.
I mean, Watt's engine was later. It was it was the Newcomb guy. Like, it was him. It was his invention. And it was like the second generation of steam engines after the atmospheric one. And the thing was that they were introduced.
That was the atmospheric engine.
Yes. Oh, was it? No, it was. No, it wasn't. That was not the one I meant. The one I meant, it was invented somewhere 1770s to 1790s, like during the time when Frederick the Great ruled. During his late years.
So there's a steam-powered, it's a water pump, right at the end at 1600s, by Thomas Savery.
Yeah, that was like the very first.
And then Thomas Newman came out with the atmospheric one about 20 years later.
What the fuck is Britain doing in Mahara?
Then you had Jacob Leopold with his
bullshit. What else?
high-pressure steam engine.
In Mahara. Oh, well, that's kind of dumb because it's gonna have a split state. And Mahara is worth nothing.
Yeah, I know, but why bother?
I mean, because it's Britain and they like war. Don't you know history?
Tommy is trying to roleplay and doesn't understand British foreign politics at the time.
Just one more colony. But yeah, so steam engine.
Yep.
As I said, that the one that whichever it was exactly, but the one that was invented in like the late 1800s, like 1780, 1790, something like that.
Yep.
And so that one, it was invented, it was introduced into British coal mines, or English,
Yeah,
it was introduced.
it was the James Watt one. James Watt engine.
And it was a huge deal because suddenly, like, coal mining became a really, really profitable thing instead of something that just barely holds its own cost.
Yep. It was also that James Watt developed the engine.
Because of that, Britain started exporting coal, and that's like the story of the documentary. Britain started exporting coal, and one of the big customers they had was Prussia, which needed a lot of coal for its weapons industry, basically, because the Prussian king had established a lot of weapon forges in and around Berlin because Prussia. And so that was like the biggest customer. And then suddenly, those sales almost completely dried up. And when they investigated what happened, they noticed that Prussia had started mining coal on its own, because there were no coal mines in Prussia previously because it's all swampy. So you would have to pump so much water, it's not worth it. But because the Watt engine now exists, and they just went there and copied it, now they could mine their own coal. And so what happened was, those British mine owners basically sent an inquiry into Prussia, asking the king to investigate those guys that stole the British technology to mine coal. And then the big reveal was, oh my god, they're so evil. Turns out it might have been the Prussian king himself who told them to do this. Yeah, I wonder why he might want to do this. It's so evil. Doesn't he think of the poor British capitalists? Like, the framing of the documentary was so funny.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, a nation acting in its own interest. How dare it? And this was before patents were like a thing. So it's not like they even had any legal thing.
Yeah, just about.
It's just so funny. But I mean, it's always the same story. If you're the one stealing, you're complaining. If you're the one stealing, everything's fine. If you're the one being stolen from, everyone's so evil.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just like how, for some reason, everybody just decided the Brits didn't do tank warfare with their tanks. The Germans did it. And how, oh no, the Schützenpanzer Lang is not an infantry fighting vehicle. The BMP-1 was the first fighting vehicle. Even though it was literally designed after the Soviets saw that German design and were like, oh yeah, that's nice, we should develop something like that. The Schützenpanzer Lang just sucked, but the concept was great. And recently there was a tank chat video from the Tank Museum about it, where they call it an armored transport, like an APC, instead of an IFV. There's just a tiny problem because like it's supposed to transport troops in, drop off, and drive out, and that's just not correct, because that's a different designation. Like, the name Schützenpanzer, it means IFV. It was developed because we need a new name because the thing is supposed to stay and fight. Like, it's literally an IFV in every category of how do you differentiate APCs and IFVs. But for some reason,
except physical.
Yeah, I mean, it's sucking is a different story. But, like, it did that job. It was an IFV. It was designed as an IFV. It was designed around the concept of, during World War II, we noticed something like an IFV would be really nice. And that's what it was designed after. And it was just that, and the Soviets noticed that too, and then developed the BMP-1 like 5 years later. And for some reason, like, everyone just pretends like that wasn't that, which is so strange. And as I said, it's the same thing, like how, of course Britain pioneered armored warfare.
Yeah.
Like, who else would have done it? That's literally the concept of using tanks. Like,
who else would go? What if we took a ship and put it on land?
Yeah.
Guys, big idea, wheels.
I don't know
everybody
why,
else
but
trying to
my
improve.
capitalists keep building tools. Maybe because I have a company for it, but I'm number one
because you have a
world
company,
producer of
I'm
tools.
buying them.
Yeah,
Because I'm buying them.
I think a lot of people are buying my tools.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you are, yeah.
I'm exporting
Ah,
5,000.
Yes, I keep like my whole automation is eating so much of it. Like the coal mines are eating 5,500 tools.
And you yourself are still building 12,000.
I might actually start automating because the price of tools is like so low still in my nation. It's minus 20%.
I'm actually making a lot of them myself, but not
You
myself, but like, I mean, I'm making 20,000 in the whole market, but
Yeah, you're in.
6,000 of them are 6 and something thousand are made in Belgium.
Yeah,
But outside of that, it's me.
Yeah, Germany has 12,200.
Yeah, so it's just the Belgians expanding their production.
US has 16,000, UK has 17,000, Russia has 9 3/4.
God, I have such a goldfish brain when it comes to technology. Like, I instantly forget which technology I just got the moment I get it.
I'm just going for steel frame buildings. So,
I never noticed that the Basemare process and steel tools is the exact same picture.
Yeah. Actually, am I on the... I am on the Bessemer process. Okay, good. I thought I maybe forgot
I just because I just researched Open Hearth, so I'm switching.
I forgot I was switching things to publicly traded. Whoop.
Is there a rubber in the world that I can buy?
Probably not.
If anyone's gonna have it, it's gonna be Mexico.
Because I'm buying from Brazil.
I'm currently expanding. Look at the Congo.
Very nice. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, it's all about that. South Cameroon. Yeah, it's all our domestic production. Actually, we're not. We're actually exporting rubber.
Monitors.
Yeah, actually, are the Brits still embargoing me? Because I'm actually gonna embargo them back now because they're stealing rubber. At this point, it's just stealing resources.
Yeah, I embargoed them
like,
just because.
Yeah, I just also embargoed them now because like up until now I was like, yeah, okay, but like they're literally just, they're trying to play the resource game, and I can't have free trade and somebody else play the resource game on me.
You get so much interest from power. I have barely any power projection, and then gained 8 interest.
Yeah, you get a lot of interest. God, so many routes just got cancelled because of that.
Oh, this could your hobby wrong now. Fuck. I've got a 1 in 3 chance here of having civil war. Oh, this could
rubber. I need rubber.
This is gonna be civil war.
Rubber.
This is gonna be civil war.
We want war.
Yep, we got a civil war here. I might need some help.
Where? In Russia? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, civil war in Russia. What do I get for help? Oh my god, it's the Confederate States of America!
Huh? Oh.
Look
American
at the flag.
Civil War?
Look at the Russian flag, like the Civil War flag.
Alright.
Can I even intervene in this?
You should.
You should be able to.
It's not in the escalation phase yet.
Let's revert the Russian AR.
Yeah, we need more rubber.
Any help will be appreciated.
Russia, if you're comfortable with it, you can cancel or if you need it, you can cancel the bankroll.
I cannot join.
If you.
Now you should be able to join. Because it still was in the first phase.
I cannot join.
What's their government actually?
It's probably because I had.
I mean, I can, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Probably because I didn't have interest in the area. Do I have an interest in Russia currently?
I mean, I have an interest everywhere because of fleet.
I had in Poland at least, and it's partially Russia, so I'm not sure why I cannot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the bank rolling.
I am ready for it.
Afterwards, I'll restore it afterwards. Oh, this is
Well, I'd home about the bot account. I didn't have interest.
Oh, Tommy.
I mean, of
Tommy,
course they do.
and Tommy's gonna do
Tommy
that.
is just playing the asshole game by now.
And France doing
And
the same.
French are doing it too. Like, what the fuck are they even doing at this point? Like, at this point, I seriously have to ask Yacho if we're even continuing this, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, we're literally letting them play their nonsense, and all they do is this. Like, all they do is just, you know.
Yep.
And Italy as well.
Italy also. Yeah.
Italy?
What, like, what the fuck is going on here now? What the fuck is even supposed to go here, on here?
Well, if this goes badly, I'm dropping out completely.
What's happening?
Tommy's being a dick, as is the French player, as is the Italian player.
Okay, that's I mean, you could see if you can get the. I guess yours is already doing that.
I mean, they're not getting
The
anything out
American
of it, to
players
be honest.
join.
Because it's a civil war again.
And now I've got the law that I wanted. Oh, and here comes all the British troops moving in. Oh, look at those French, Italian, and British armies.
So Yacho thinks that's how the game is supposed to be played. They're doing everything right.
What is happening exactly? I mean,
France, Britain, and Italy are just playing a we are fighting full war for no reason all the time against you, and we are just doing RTS 1v1 now, basically.
Okay, I see.
And I really don't feel like, you know, at this point I'm having a hard time justifying playing anymore, because what the fuck are we even doing here? Oh, and now also Indonesia. Yeah, of course. Now the. Yeah, okay, no. I think I might just be quitting now.
Yeah,
because now East India is attacking. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about this. I'm just done. I don't feel like playing this anymore. Congratulations, they won. I just don't see the point, honestly. Like, they're literally playing a zero-sum game RTS at this point. We should play Hearts of Iron, actually. Because that's what they actually want to play.
Tommy, you should. I mean, Mate, you should defend.
Hmm?
You should defend.
I am.
Okay, good.
But, you know, it's hard to do that when you've lost most of your army and UK, France, and Italy all decided, let's gangbang when I've done nothing against them.
Yeah. Like,
what's
the point?
My,
Like, he is on minus 88, you know? He can't do anything.
If I
We
if
can't
I
do
ro-
anything here.
if I
They're just
role
killing us.
if I role
Okay.
play, if I role play, I'm playing as the Russian state. Has he left? No. I've
No, he didn't.
not been against. I've not had any hostile relations with France or UK,
Yeah.
so they should have no reason to intervene.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll embargo Great
That's gonna
Britain.
make no
It
difference.
doesn't
He's in the
matter.
war.
It
No,
doesn't
it
matter.
matters
He's
to
in
me.
the war. Yeah, okay.
I
Great.
don't have any more.
Yeah. Like the French and the Italians also build a huge navy now, and it's like
Yeah.
everything is just whatever at this point.
It's
'Cause
no
it
longer,
literally
it's
doesn't
no longer
matter
role
anymore.
play.
No, it's no longer roleplay. It's fucking Hearts of Iron competitive 2 teams. We can just leave. I'm gonna leave if you leave. Do you leave? Because we should leave.
I want to see what Joshua does. He wants to talk to him. I want to see what he says. There's only half an hour left for the session.
Yeah, but like... doesn't fucking matter at this point, because we're literally just playing... Yeah. We're literally just playing World War Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
My colonies suddenly are isolated. I have no clue why.
Especially this bullshit, and then them also instantly going for Dutch East Indies out of Netherlands. Like, money isn't the problem. I'm sitting on... money isn't the problem. I'm sitting on 400,000. It's not about that. It's about them completely breaking any roleplay.
I'm making profit even without the bankrolling, Joshua. That's not an issue.
It still helps.
It doesn't matter.
I'm still making a profit. That's not going to solve the situation.
Nope, that means you should make more troops.
Yeah, but he can't because his entire population center's revolted. The revolt is like 80% of his country.
I know it's difficult, but you can still make troops.
He had 35 million against 60 million. The problem is that the revolt is so much bigger because all the population centers revolted. Everything except Moscow that has much population revolted. That's the problem. And also, we're gonna go liberate Dutch East Indies now, that the British East India Company is pulling. Like, that is just a coordinated world war against us.
And it's also that all my armies were built in those states, so they've got the army.
Yeah, that too. Like
my front is, like, they've got 250k on the front line, I have 6k.
Yeah.
Conscript can't solve that.
And I mean, even if he can conscript more because he has doubled the population. Like, this is just...
It's game ruining.
Yeah, this is game ending. So Yacho, please do something, because otherwise we're just leaving. Because there's literally no point in continuing here. Because we're playing Hearts of Iron at this point.
Oh, it's building last session before Christmas. Place to end the campaign.
The last session.
Yep.
Because after this, I don't want to play with Tommy anymore. Because if this is how he understands how to play these games, I don't want to play with him. Like, I'm not coming here to then have 4 hours of a bad time. You know? Because especially Italy joining makes it the most ridiculous nonsense. Like, the other two makes it nonsense in the first place, because they never had any issue with Russia, except that Russia helped me. They are treating it like a block like that.
How did they help you, actually?
Huh? Russia joined me in the civil war against Poland, where they just ganged up on me in the first place.
But
that is literally the only time they ever had anything against Russia.
That's true.
It's just laughable. It's literally just laughable.
They're also invading you as well.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not playing anymore. I'm not touching anything anymore. I don't give a shit. I just haven't left yet because I haven't heard any ruling of Yatshul yet. Because at this point, this is pointless. It's literally pointless for me to do anything here.
Okay.
Because they're not even rivaling me, by the way. France rivaled me like a week ago. You know?
Yeah.
And France hasn't said a single word to me so far. I never talked to the French player at all. There is no roleplay here. This is literally just, okay, build big alliance, invade. It's Hearts of Iron.
Yeah, no rivalries with me, no messages, no threats, no nothing. Just
Yeah, just oh,
No,
he has a
yeah,
civil
actually,
war.
yeah,
Kill
I
him.
agree. I agree.
honestly, I'd roll back.
Yeah.
Roll back to save to.
I mean, I think he left now to talk to the other because. I mean, but even a roleplay doesn't help here because
No, 'cause-
the problem here is how he plays. The problem is that, like, all three of them obviously don't give a shit. All three of them obviously just play. Oh, well, they're playing Hearts of Iron. I don't know how else to say it. That's what they're doing. They're just playing Hearts of Iron.
I'd almost say that they're playing like Stellaris.
Yeah.
Wait,
Not even that, because in Stellaris we had rules about that.
Well, yeah, and with Stellaris, everyone starts from the same starting point.
Yes. But I
Compared
mean,
to-
taking fucking Britain and then doing the power trip of crushing everyone after allying with France.
Same as the first
It's
campaign
like
from
so
last year.
fucking pathetic.
Same as the first campaign last time. France and UK teamed up. Nothing
Yeah.
else anyone can do.
Yes, that's literally how these games just die, because that's just how it goes. Because you
Victoria
can't do anything about this.
Victoria 3 requires France to go against Britain.
Yeah, you require this to function, because otherwise it's just the two of them do whatever the fuck they want.
Almost a game rule needs to be just France and the UK have to maintain rivalries between themselves all the time.
Also, I'd just like to point out that the entire amenity between us is because Britain was mad that I joined the Austrians when they did the thing in the Ottoman Empire. That's where it came from. That was the only conflict we had. There was nothing else outside of that. It was literally just him deciding, yeah, no, we are enemies now.
Oh, also ignoring
With
the fact
no
that
roleplay reason.
in the first second we fought in a war together, all three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
against
true.
France.
And me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it makes zero sense. There's no way how to roleplay this. Not even government-wise, but what are their governments even?
Monarchy, wealth voting.
So, a monarchic democracy.
2 republics.
Meanwhile,
And
the
Italy.
French are, yeah. Meanwhile, the French are a...
Republic.
Yeah, but which republic are they?
Presidential.
They are the Second Republic. They are literally the let's kill all monarchs republic. Yeah, they should definitely join against... I mean, them joining the Peasant Revolt, I can even see...
Roleplay-wise, it makes
the
sense.
Peasant Revolt is not a democracy. They are dictatorship. So it makes no sense, because it's literally just replacing a monarch with another. It's just a monarch that doesn't call himself monarch. Meanwhile, I'm a democracy, and they're invading me. I'm a wealth voting democracy, so definitely not, you know, definitely a flawed democracy from today's standard. Like, definitely. But still, it just makes no sense. It's also not like he's demanding. Also, infamy of infamous, because of course. Because of course they are like, yeah. It's just so absurd. And I think they want to troll us anyway, because, like, they already were in the yeah, we're definitely are you mad now? In the last war. Like in the Poland revolt. When I went over there. They were all, like, literally all three of them were, are you mad now? Are you coming to complain? Which, no, I wasn't at that point. I am now. But at that point, I didn't actually.
Honestly, if they want to continue, I do a roll back to January 1880 before they kicked off.
Yes, like...
And I'll end the law and it won't revolt and then absolved.
Yeah, like at that point, it's basically the same too. Like there's literally no reason to continue here for like the aforementioned reasons. It's just laughable. Because I mean, we can do a triple alliance versus triple alliance game, where it's Austria, Prussia, and Russia versus Italy, France, and Britain. We can do that. I'm not gonna participate in that though. Because like, feel free to play Hearts of Iron. I just don't know what else to say there. It's so laughable. Like in every way, shape, and form. Oh yeah.
Hmm?
Living in Russia would have one big advantage currently. You don't have to pay taxes. Apparently a few days ago, Ukrainian hackers managed to delete most of the tax records of Russia.
I heard it's fake news.
I mean, of course it's fake news. Putin told me so. Have you heard his like question-answer thing? Everything is going fine. The economy is growing. We are investing 40% of our GDP into into the arms sector now because we are not at war. Which this not war we will surely win soon. I've literally already heard people here unironically say we should stop support because obviously Russia isn't losing.
Yeah, but that's just sad how, you know, there's literally thousands of tanks and other stuff just sitting and not doing anything.
Yes,
And,
yes. It's not like they lost like 5,000 tanks. And
yeah, I mean, in
the best
in
thing
US,
about that
I'm
one is...
talking about the US, and they
Oh, the
just not
US.
giving
Yeah, I mean, the
anything.
US could win the US could win the war in 2 weeks if they wanted by just sending the old tanks that they have rusting in the desert.
Yeah.
But they don't want to because the US doesn't want Ukraine to win. The US just wants Russia to fight for a long time. You can tell by how for example, the Bradleys. Because the US...
So Jirachu made a big fuss for nothing because we were gonna discuss this anyway, but
What?
intervening.
What?
Huh?
Discuss what?
Discuss the terms of peace. We are intervening because Russia has again and again refused the Eastern Stability, Eastern Mediterranean Stability Treaty, and for that reason, along with the historic claims that Persia has in Azerbaijan and the entire Caucasus, we demand that you transfer Azerbaijan, Armenia, the Russian Kars, and the Greater Caucasus to Persia, and we will leave the revolt.
Well, I'm dropping out.
Yeah, GG guys. Maybe next time it won't be as
Sorry,
shitty.
sorry, Tommy. Show me the messages about this, other than the one time.
I have multiple times written in the Great Conference chat about this. I've actually posted the draft to the treaty twice, and we even posted it in the press release.
Yeah. And you never once written him directly?
I am not talking to you, yours.
Where
I'm
exactly
talking
was
to
meant?
you.
Sorry?
Nah, at this point, no, I'm out.
Yeah. So Yacho.
I'm out. Sorry, Yacho.
Nice game until recently. Maybe the next game will be nicer. See you.
Yeah, you're a pain. You're a real pain, man.
Damn.
These were very acceptable war terms.
Which you never said until now.
When should I have said it?
Way earlier.
It was now.
Wait, you should have done
Before
it
the war started.
before the war.
Listen,
It should have put. It should have put. No,
Russia has continuously had claims on Azerbaijan and the Caucasus.
Tommy, okay, Tommy. Russia literally can't win this war now because you were way too late.
Jirachu, don't mute me. Don't mute me.
No, you have to
No,
listen.
mute me, Jirachu.
Tommy,
Don't mute me.
Tommy, you have to listen. Like, come on.
About what? What does Russia want? That we just leave the war and do nothing?
No, Tommy.
Yes,
Russia.
that's what they
literally-
want.
Tommy, okay, listen. You didn't listen to what I said. Russia.
What do you want?
Russia literally can't win this war because you didn't propose this earlier. Like, they have no way to
that
win
has
the war.
nothing to do with winning this war. I could have come there. Jirachu, during the diplomatic play and told him, give us the Caucasus and whatever, and it would have not changed in one bit
But
the
why
odds of
is
this war.
France and Italy also
what do you mean?
intervening in this?
You're literally helping the
Because they
aristocratic revolt.
Listen, please.
Or a
Oh
peasant
my god.
revolt, I mean.
Oh my god.
You
We
have
have
troops there.
literally signed an Eastern Mediterranean Stability Pact.
Russia is not in the Mediterranean.
That's not relevant.
That's the point. They aren't.
No,
Yes.
Tommy, you're not listening.
Oh my god.
Russia can't win against the peasant revolt because you
Yes.
joined the war.
Yes.
Like it's too late now.
But,
They
but I
can't do
mean, the
anything.
thing is this just going to be a game where
they
just
can,
Russia,
because
Germany,
Germany-
and Austria-Hungary just fight each other at every war with France, Great Britain, and Italy? Is this
At this
just
point,
like...
yes, because France,
This
because
is
UK,
the axis.
France,
I
and
have
Italy.
multiple times giving you avenues to make peace. You have refused them.
But you haven't like, offered any
you've not- Tommy,
concessions
you've-
of any kind.
Tommy, you not send me any messages. I can show you the text. I can show Jurassic the entire message.
I haven't sent you private messages in the Great Powers chat so that everyone could see it. I have tagged
Yesterday.
you many times. You never wrote.
You sent a message
no point.
yesterday.
What? And I did. I literally did. I don't know why you think I didn't. I tagged you yesterday as well. I tagged you the first time with the treaty as well.
Was it
when I was
yesterday
trying to
the
make
only time?
detente discussions? No! Look at the first time I tagged him. I talked in my discussion where we talked and we were trying to get a sort of treaty on Eastern Mediterranean stability with Russia, and we got no response.
So because I didn't respond, you've automatically assumed fuck Russia, destroy them.
No, that's not what I said. I said
No.
you are against Eastern Mediterranean stability, and that is why we have to intervene. Because I can't roleplay it otherwise. If Russia doesn't join our
What?
So
our
why
stability
aren't you
pact-
intervening
What?
against me, who is actually in the Mediterranean?
What actions
Sorry?
have I done that would increase stability in the area?
Sorry?
Russia
What
has
actions
no
have I-
access to...
Don't talk over each other.
What
What,
actions
Matti?
what actions have I done that have increased instability in the area?
You have joined Austria-Hungary's war against the Ottoman Empire.
He did it. Well, he did actually. Yeah, that's true.
I
50
did,
years
I did,
ago.
yes, because there's an agreement between me, you, and Germany. But
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted detente. That's why I made that treaty. But you and Austria didn't sign
But
it, so I
you
had no
don't
other
recognize that you have also like kind of made a push in the Ottoman Empire. Not
Ottoman
really?
Empire,
choice. I only
Persia.
did it to secure their position. If I didn't, they would be dead by now.
That's cope.
Sure.
That's cope. That's such cope.
Yeah,
I
Giorgio, I'm
literally
out.
did that.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit this.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
man. Whatever.
See you.
No, Tommy, you don't see how much you're in the wrong.
No,
I don't know what to
because
do.
everyone in Asia agrees with me.
Asia?
So clearly you're on their side. That's how I see it.
No, Tommy, you don't understand the scale.
I mean, you know, at the beginning it
Like,
was
Tommy,
Germany
you nation ruined for like a few states. That's the problem.
That's a few states. That's precisely it. They just have to accept that, and it's over. We leave.
No, you don't understand. Okay, if this
What
was
do I
real
not
life, Tommy,
understand, Joacho? There is no point of talking
you're not
about the
listening
scale
again.
of this.
You
The
literally
sca-
asked.
You're only talking
what do I
about
not
the
understand,
scale.
and then
What
you didn't
scale?
give a
About
chance to
what?
respond.
What does the scale have to do with anything?
Okay, if this was real life, Great Britain, France, all the great
Wouldn't-
powers would literally intervene, just like they did with what's it called again? The Russian Revolution. You know, they would try to stop that.
This is not a communist revolution.
It is a peasant one, which is almost
It's
as
a
bad.
peasant. It's a gigantic peasant revolution. There's not that much
It
of
is
a
a
difference.
peasant revolution.
Yeah, there's not that much of a difference.
The point is, this is simply a conduit to achieve what we want, which is simply the territories in the
Yes.
Caucasus.
Okay, Tommy, you have to understand. I don't disagree with the goals. I disagree with the scale
But I don't get what you mean with scale.
because your nation ruined Russia, and at the
How
same
is
time,
nation
and at
ruined?
the same time, you hurt Germany by taking their the colonies that
Yes, we need rubber.
in their market.
That's why we're taking the Dutch East
But
Indies.
you already have rubber.
Burma.
places.
Burma and Siam with France.
That's not enough. We need more. We're importing from America. And we were importing from Germany as well.
Yes,
actually.
but yes, that's okay. It's
Proving the point here, really,
But
Tommy.
like, do you see any like way for Russia, Germany, and Austria-Hungary to leave each other at this point?
No,
we
I gave you
can't.
the opportunity multiple times.
I don't think you did.
No.
Okay. Then
Like,
what did I
every-
do with
no,
that
Tommy,
treaty? What
Tommy,
did I
okay.
do?
You,
What
but
was
you
it?
posted
Please
it
tell me.
yesterday at 11 o'clock.
No.
Didn't you?
Can you please tell me what I did a week ago when I posted it and you continuously admitted to being hostile to Great Britain when I was talking about Eastern Mediterranean stability?
Yeah,
you openly
but
admitted
you added
Yeah,
Ottoman
no,
Empire
that's the
to your customs.
That was 1 week ago.
Yeah, that was a different treaty though, right? Because you posted yesterday a new
No,
one.
it's literally the same treaty. It's the same treaty. The Treaty of Eastern Stability. Eastern Mediterranean Stability. It's literally the same treaty. I posted it again in the hopes that you would sign it, but you didn't.
So it's just total war over everything then.
Yes.
How is it total
Okay.
war? It's
What do you
literally
mean?
just the Caucasus.
Convoy
It's not
raiding,
just
sending
Caucasus,
armies in.
It's the East Indies. It's basically the entirety of Russia because you gave him no chance to stop the
You also
Russian
joined the
peasant revolt.
Polish
But
revolution
can you tell
instantly.
me how
Yeah,
I...
you also joined the
Polish one as
Polish
well.
revolt, which is insane.
No, it's not insane. We believe in nationalism, and the Polish people has
Yeah,
a
but
right
you-
to their nation.
You didn't talk to him. You
Nope.
made no post about this.
Nope.
Like it came
How
out,
am I
it
supposed
comes
to
out
make
of
a post
nowhere.
in 10 seconds, Joachim? You're
No,
not
you
being
have to do it
reasonable.
before. You have to do it before. You have to give him a
How
warning.
do I know that there... No, I don't have to do it before, because that's impossible. I can't predict the Polish uprising.
You can pause and like go to the voice chat.
Okay, Tommy. If you made a post that you will defend all like nationalist movements or whatever, like what's it called?
I support his Italian nationalism. Precisely for that point. Because I support national... I have written about supporting nationalism.
If they have to, you have to say it around the world. You have to say it in all the great powers. Like, come on.
God,
The
it might-
talks with the great powers broke down as soon as Austria started attacking the United Kingdom. That's as simple
Wait,
as
wait,
it
wait.
is.
United
What?
Kingdom.
Wait, wait, what?
United Kingdom. What?
What
So
do
you
mean by that?
admit
Carrying
you
on.
admit you have joined the Ottoman Empire to the United Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I said Austria was hostile to the United Kingdom in the Great Power Conference. Openly hostile. They didn't care in the slightest for carrying diplomatic talk with diplomatic etiquette.
Yeah,
and just
but
accused
the
the United
diplomacy,
Kingdom
your
without
diplomacy
listening.
was accept our demands, and that
No,
was
it wasn't. I accepted
did you
your
offer?
demands as well. You are not making demands to us. You are making demands to the Ottomans. You're literally saying the Ottomans belong to us. We're telling you, no, they don't. Then you
I
say,
mean-
okay, but the Ottomans have to accept these demands, which I am making to you. Make
But
the
they
demands
are
to the Ottomans,
AI.
not to
How?
us.
They are AI.
Yes, that's why you conquered them. Even though I wanted to make a stability treaty that will recognize the Ottoman
But they
borders.
would recognize you as part of your customs union, which is your sphere of influence. You would gain from
We
this.
had an Ottoman player. He decided to stay in the customs union. That's why I wrote
Yeah,
it's up to them.
Yeah, decided because like, and then France, the player is now in France, and he's still allied to you, which no,
Yes,
no.
because Germany took Alsace from him.
And also Great Britain,
Lit-
Great Britain fought with France at the same time.
What did you do to make any friends except for Germany and Russia? What did you do?
I gave
Tell
land
me.
to
Because
Italy.
I acted. What?
I gave land to
He
Italy.
literally could have conquered it without. He let you give it to him.
Okay, so
He's the one that tried
so-
to be diplomatic.
I'm not sure about that, but I also helped Egypt a lot.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
wait,
help
Tom-
Egypt
oh, Tom-
because
Tom-
it was hostile to the Ottoman Empire. That's literally the only nation you helped.
I mean,
Okay,
to be
fine.
fair on Austria, him and I, we did it diplomatically. Like, we still have a non-aggression pact. If Austria was in this, I wouldn't have joined.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you could have conquered. You were the one that decided to do diplomacy.
Yeah, I mean, I
because
won
you
every
could have-
war I fought against anyone, so
Yes, because I had to drop out of the war because of AI. Like, literally the
you
AI
wouldn't
made
have
me-
won on the Ottomans. There
We
was-
wouldn't know.
Okay.
Again, Tommy's coping.
Germany could have dropped out. Like,
Can we end the
that's,
session now? I don't think we're playing anymore. Or
Yeah.
are we-
We've only 10 more minutes.
I mean,
I think this is very unfair from everyone that was in this chat. and it's really childish because I've given you the opportunity to simply carry on by giving those lands, and you're being extremely childish, and it's very sad.
No, it's too
It
late.
has come
Tommy,
to
you,
this.
you still
No,
don't
it's not.
understand.
You have to stop with this
Still
too
too
late
late.
bullshit.
After-
Stop with this too late bullshit.
Frankly,
Okay, Tommy, explain to
when
me how it's not too late.
after the war erupts,
How
it's
is
a
it
bit
too late?
for us.
In what way is it too late?
Because the Russian
you have to
government is
explain how-
on its way to getting toppled now.
Yeah,
Yes, because we're in the war. We can simply leave the war.
that doesn't help.
How?
can't.
Germany can literally help.
He can't.
How not? How not?
It's
Hmm?
What do you
How
mean?
They're
How
at
not?
minus 76 war support. They're gonna collapse in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have no energy to do this anymore. Like, this is not what I planned on doing today. I gave you the opportunity to detaunt, you didn't accept, and now you're crying about a war where I was simply asking for 4 states that are as small
but
as
What
a
I'm
fucking
crying,
never
country.
told him.
what I'm crying about is that you intervened and didn't give any indication that you would do so.
Why didn't you come to our chat and talk about it? There was a diplomatic play. There was time to discuss this. We would have told you, we want those territories. You didn't do it.
No, but you're both at fault. Tommy, you don't understand. You're both at fault.
Oh wait, do you know?
How so?
Do you know what the assumption was? The assumption was that you were just repeating what you did for Poland.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was like
Lost the Polish
there was
war.
no. But the fact that you intervened again basically told us there's no point talking with you.
You didn't even try the first time.
But wouldn't
didn't
you
try.
just join every revolt there would be in Germany, Austria, Hungary, or Russia?
Yes,
Had you accepted
I
the
guarantee
treaty,
he
I
would.
wouldn't have. Yes, of course, because you see different alternate realities.
I mean, you did that twice. It happened. So
I intervened in Germany because Germany is a hostile nation to Great Britain that is trying to surpass it in global hegemony, and we were supporting Polish nationalism. I intervened in Russia because Russia didn't accept the Eastern Mediterranean Stability Treaty, and we simply wanted those 4 states. If Russia had come and asked us, what do you want, during the diplomatic play, if they had done their part, this wouldn't have happened. I have done plenty of diplomacy trying to detente the situation between Austria, Russia, and Great Britain. Austria has simply been hostile. Russia hasn't responded. I don't know how you can think I didn't try.
Okay. Where would I got the impression that you want to learn from me? I still have the
Persia
message.
has
I still have the message from you asking me to join you, and that you would give me some Persian land.
Yes,
if I
that
had
was
an
3
agreement with you.
sessions ago.
Tommy, that wasn't 3 seconds ago.
No, that's actually 4
That was
sessions.
literally the 8th of this month. Now, I got my calendar out here. Oh wait, that was last Friday after last session. So don't you make that fucking thing against me.
The agreement between us for Persia was before the first session.
Okay,
It was literally pre-game agreement. We literally made it before the game.
I'm not talking about that one.
Alright?
Snip here.
By the way, you won, just saying.
No, I didn't. I don't care.
What
At
do
this
you mean
point.
you won? Bro, you literally lost.
Anyway, we made that agreement before the game.
I'm not talking about that game. Not talking about that one.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
One moment. Upload file. It's 12. That message, Tommy. What was the offer there? Sent on the 8th of
Yes,
December?
you didn't agree! You. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I said
literally...
there was no impression there that you would go to war.
Bro, I made a treaty last week about Eastern Mediterranean stability. I offered in a Russian protectorate over Afghanistan to stabilize the things in Central Asia, to stabilize the power imbalance. You didn't respond.
Yeah, but the thing
I
is, it's
didn't
not
write to
about
you
like
in private
it's
chat
all
again,
about having total
because
war
this
with
was
each other.
something
Because
I want to. Please let me finish. I didn't write to you in private messages because I wanted to. First of all, because you didn't respond to my last message about China.
I'm gonna be in the extreme because I don't think we're gonna be playing anymore, unfortunately.